Test, test, test. There we go. All right. Be careful with those buttons over there. Now you can hear me. I'm so sorry. Hello. I just asked Skull, where do the teachers live? The answer was, there's rooms on the third floor of the dormitories. And, I, I'll fix that later. Good, good, good. Could you hear VR chat when I was in the spawn area? Check that up to 100%, and then once the bell crows, we're going to, I'm gonna look this way and hit the tab button. There we go. Sound settings, okay. And we'll
RP cards are up in 3, 2, 1, begin. Right. I have to remember I can't go down to the Hispanic district, or Hispanic, oh my god. The what looks like dojo, sort of oriental, no, not oriental, Asian district. Oh. I should be running, whatever. I'm gonna run on the side of the road. Good morning, General. Oh, damn it. I was muted. Oh, well.
get out.
I just wanted to make sure you guys were all fine. I'm trying to see where my wardens are, but I do not see them.
You as an asshole, so like, there's one at least that's really good at what they want. So, you know, maybe he's around here. He's just really doing his job, Marcus.
Why would... Yeah? Alright.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, Ione.
Scared?
Do not know if there's students up here or not.
Professor.
So I'm going to go.
Oh,
There have been periods where I know that you. I had assumed that you were just doing some night reading.
Wasn't sure which hand I wanted to use.
Oh, yeah. She's rescue. That explains it, though.
All right, Evan, come with me.
What?
So we'll probably make sure that it's okay for you. Better safe than sorry. We're all new to this.
Oh. Okay, cool. I will decide which room we will live in later. Okay, good. Andrea runs dead center in the room. Use the space. So true.
Oh,
Okay.
it is. Cutting it with a disaster knife. Glad to see it looks how I expected. Excuse me?
So, like, a night would be stronger.
Actually,
Oh, the exact summary?
You want to say breakfast again?
Yeah, there's
hash brown and biscuits.
Are you getting your ass
To
again?
be perfectly honest with you.
No, got it.
The last time you made breakfast, you got arrested. It's okay, I got
Okay,
it.
well,
It'd be like
Yeah, Sibby's helping. There's no way we can get arrested with Sibby's helping.
You'd be surprised. Surprising someone is
I don't want to get arrested
than
again.
shanking someone.
I can do anything as long as Sibby's helping.
Actually being fast.
I mean, I'm sure said
If you can confuse someone so that
If you get caught doing something else,
Hey,
Savvy,
See,
let's
I
commit crimes.
but I haven't had a proper conversation.
That was not. Are you gonna use the fish for anything? No.
I'm gonna introduce you. He's really
I haven't used any of the fish, so I've had it.
have knives, but they won't
Now
stab
it's
each other.
cooked. Thank you.
I don't
We
want
have
to
orange
get
juice
stabbed.
and tea. Is that why you just passed over?
Yeah,
Cool conversation.
usually getting stabbed is the best deterrent to stabbing. Which is why they invented longer and longer knives. Likely.
I also am glad. I was scared for my life, so I am glad to be
They started to reach a point where they realized that it really wasn't the longer sword that wins. But who's better?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh. Possibly you could, however, for a much smaller blade, you won't. And it'll keep them from cutting off my fingers.
I could probably break it.
Possibly.
alright.
Yeah.
Alright. I fucking hate it. I love it though.
Good morning.
Candidates? Hope you rested well.
Yeah.
Good.
I rested. Okay.
Good. Ah. Breakfast time, I assume.
Yeah, I've already eaten. So I'm good.
point.
what comic you're
I
reading
don't
that
think it's
night. Should I
paused for
go through your
long.
stuff? Like a bad guy would?
I'm gonna note this down.
Is there something bad with
Any
wearing
expertise
dark
that you have,
colors?
Dusk, in these walkings would be much appreciated. Any background you might
I
have.
quite like it
There's
actually.
nothing inherently wrong with this for the sake of being simple. It's actually a nice look.
So you can bring them
Thank
out.
you.
And you don't have to leg around.
You had chosen black as your main shade, I think, from where we initially met you.
Yes. It's just a comforting color to me.
Figure it out now. I think I'm gonna go have a chat with Clink and Andrea today to have a little bit of a word on it. Get their 2 cents expertise in, you know?
The eyeballs are delicious.
I had a thought of like you use them and they turn into like
What are you eating?
essentially like so for the night, for
Just
example.
raw fish.
You use them to like maybe connect them to your legs or something,
I see.
and suddenly you can jump a lot higher. That'll help you jump a lot higher.
I have a strange diet I have to keep up.
But I don't know. I mean,
We have eaten raw fish before. It is not unusual to us.
He's holding first glances.
Though they can be troublesome to render. Yes, we always eat everything we consume. Some foods require more maintenance of our throats and blades afterwards.
I would like you to
That makes sense.
report back to me. Should I
Particularly stale
Whatever, you know.
or
made up of
spoiled items.
Yes,
That's good.
though we did not have to pay for our food on the caravans.
I'm good.
That's of your plate.
Disposal duty was
No, I'm
sufficient.
still on a diet.
I can easily
No,
give you
I'm
some.
good. No, I'm on a diet. Thank you.
maintaining your field.
On a diet? Why? You don't need one. Why are you
Open the door with my tail. Does not every organic have a
I'm on a
diet?
diet.
Yes. However, there's 2 different connotations to the term. One of which is the actual term diet, what an organic would be. Another is dieting, which is shortened down to diet, which is... So in other words, yes, alcohol is a very large part of my diet, as it should be everyone. It's good.
Yes, it is excellent for creating fat stores in your species.
I suppose that's true.
And exceedingly real for us.
Benefits.
and a few telegraphs
Most often think that I'm
figure out, make sure it's nothing to worry about. If I do anyways, Dusk.
Are cigarettes accounted for as part of an organic diet as well?
I do not believe so. They do not eat them. They inhale them.
Understood.
Like a
I'll be over there in
medicine.
a second. I just finished eating.
Or an incense.
Sorry to interrupt your relaxation.
Now, I'm gonna run to the school. I'll be back.
So perhaps like a health regimen?
I will have to
Take
bid
care.
you all adieu, as I am needed.
Perhaps.
Are you read in
Where the hell you think
Goodbye,
you're
Luca.
going?
the
Already?
I'm needed
Bye-bye.
for something. I don't quite know what it is, but
I'm curious. Should speak of the strange book of our partners are leaving, huh? No?
good morning.
Very strange, huh?
I need to stop viewing the world as my other characters. Like Effie and Penny would be like, pretentious jerk.
Not if I steal first.
But Drea's like,
You can petition the faculty if you would like to swap.
is he
You will not
useful?
even have to move beds.
Is he good at what he does, and will he not die?
Very happy with my partner. Unless they deem it otherwise.
Well, I don't feel a need to change.
orientation. I want to make sure that stays the same.
At least we know we work well, decently well together. If it were to happen.
I just wanted to make sure that one way or the other.
Good morning, Milo.
Can of tuna, can included. Good morning.
Yes.
We did
once.
not eat the can. We did eat the label.
Bailey says I should eat the can for iron.
Anyways.
There
Can you
are.
digest cans? Like a
There
metal?
would not be
Can you
much
digest
iron
metal?
in most cans. I believe it is more aluminum.
No, I'll try
Yeah,
8 or
the
10.
small version. You know, maybe just try start with the like the lid.
Do it with a small.
No, Bailey. As Bailey
As a
says,
number
she's
of
your
your
intern.
sad. Just so you don't break anything on the inside.
Please
If it
pause.
passes, then it's gonna be like okay.
I'll just have the lid. I can just have the lid.
Okay.
And the tuna.
Do you
Yeah,
know
okay,
if your
maybe.
intake is mechanical or more biological, like much of your torso?
I have no idea.
That's the best
Is
part
it
right on
squishy? Is your mouth squishy?
Is your mouth squishy?
That
is
Is it?
a fantastic question.
Your fingers directly inside.
Organic or
I do not want to stick my fingers in his
like
mouth.
cannot process the can.
But I don't know
If
if I
it's
clean your
organic,
mouth.
you would not want to do that. If they are mechanical, it runs heavy risk of
Please do not assume.
I like my fingers.
Not assume
They are quite necessary.
It isn't bad either.
Marcus, can you test if he has bio? Okay, never mind. Can you test if Milo has a squishy mouth or like a mechanical mouth?
You can
It is way too early in the morning.
It's too early. No, I can't. I'm not awake enough. Good morning.
What if you're not?
Well, they're busy.
More accustomed to.
I'm gonna need the three of you in a bit. Not right now, though.
Take a bite out of it.
If you are able to
your mouth,
breathe,
now
no,
no, it's biological, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's looking like it's gonna be
I am
that.
able to bleed, but I don't know if any of this is
Yeah, it's gonna be brief. I need you guys to talk to somebody, but he's not around right now. He's busy.
Like a
He's gonna let you guys know what he's gonna need.
It was hard to tell what was going on.
Does it pertain to what I
Yes,
probably
that is why
think
you
it
should
is?
consult with soliloquy first. Otherwise, if your internal components are torn
two
from
we
the
saw
inside
walking out
out,
of
you will
the
require significant repairs.
hotel room.
Yeah, we don't know how to get in there right now, do we?
I'll make myself available.
Yes.
It'll be brief. I'm probably gonna try and
Everyone up
catch
to the top? Oh wait, not everyone. Okay, good. I'm
Marcus
not
and
the last
Ariel when
one.
they
I'm
are
about to do it this
on their
week.
way out.
I am frequently out and about. It was no issue to pick it up from Stitch when she was done.
I don't know. Not my concern. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Not mine
Hey,
either.
say good morning to people. Bye.
I will, I'll find you guys.
I'm thinking.
There will
Oh,
be
hey, Mr.
organic
How you doing?
out of.
Hello, good. I actually have something for you, too.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just. Okay,
Yep.
cool. There was a
If
door
you
in
wish to
your
have
body.
someone
Thank
that
you.
has-
What is
Yeah.
it? What is it? What is
Let's
it? What
not
is
be
it?
picked because they're doing something wrong,
Training regimen.
but because I think they have a
Oh.
good character.
I would have loved to do
I would
this
do it
with you
without
myself.
Any.
Unfortunately, work is getting a little bit busier than I would have liked for it to.
Rue.
So, starting you
They've done
out,
fantastic.
this will be exercises that you can
Not be a
do
There
punishment.
will be
mostly
organic
on your own
There
or
will
with your
be
partner,
Have the
out of
demeanor.
and I will check in on you
or-
occasionally.
misunderstanding our capabilities
Then
as
once you
Wendy.
get your reaction speed up a bit, we will move on to the
Don't forget
next.
the ones that take, because it would
I
be
will
meat.
give it a shot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
Many times on the caravan, we played
Know
rounds
that I now
of
owe
Will
Rue.
It Blend?
I am going
And every
to
3
sit
times
and
we
wait
required
for
significant
the three that I need.
maintenance of our grinders afterwards.
Nothing on your end. Merely keep
Okay.
there's something from
You're right. I
proper
probably
choices.
shouldn't have cleaned that kind of stuff, especially
Like the
since
peanut
we
butter?
don't- No.
I believe Rue has a good character.
I
and
was
would do
thinking
it unfaltering and
Rubber.
uncomplaining.
It was unpleasant to get that
It was
out
not a
of you,
fun
and I
game.
imagine
Right.
the same for me.
Have a drink of tea. Thank you, Dusk.
Owl did return. The
I am
armband
glad
the next
they
day.
did not make us able to bleed.
Morning. How you doing?
It is fortuitous.
I'm well.
Mother thought of everything.
Yes,
Good.
she did. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, Professor.
Hickory, hickory. Good morning.
Sir,
Good morning, Aries.
ma'am.
Good morning. Hope you two are well.
Yes, we remain unharmed.
Given the circumstances, yes.
Good. Stay safe.
Yes, sir.
I believe about half of the class is currently
In there?
no in there.
In there?
Yeah.
You can head down
Wow.
if you want.
I'm gonna be extra just to spite you.
On you, Blackstone.
Oh well. I'm Marcus. There you
Hello.
Don't get distracted, don't get distracted.
Fucked up day.
Good morning,
Good
Headmaster.
talk to you.
It all in one go. Yeah. Mr. Dusk, how would you best describe chugging?
There he goes. He's just gonna appear.
Hey,
Yes, Aries.
I used your shadow. Thank you.
I know.
Oh, hi there. Sorry.
good morning.
Smashing back a drink. Yeah.
If you'd like to requisition one, you could certainly request one from the military.
That would be wonderful. I'm gonna do that.
Sorry, speak up.
I would do so.
Oh,
Check with one of the
how
lieutenants.
are you doing today?
I have to go to the
Yeah.
council.
Alrighty.
I am doing well. Nice morning run. The weather's very nice.
It's different here than it is in Farthest. It's definitely much more enjoyable.
Yes.
Can I leave the attendant?
Drink it all, you know. I'll try. This is
I haven't seen it vary too much between, at least here in Vivian.
Should just be Clink's class, and he should handle from there. I need to go check on a few things before class starts.
It's not a pleasant sight in Fortis. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's definitely productive there.
Yeah, it's a bit more smoggy, isn't it? Cloudy.
Yeah, very smoggy.
Yes. It's the result of necessity, though.
For that city, yeah, they make a lot of good stuff.
Good morning, Headmaster.
There will be a number of equipment brought to the security levels over the next couple of days after this council meeting. Just make sure that it stays secure until it is passed on where it goes.
Of course.
We have preparations to make ahead of the festival.
I see. I'll make sure that they're cataloged and stored safely and ready to be sent out wherever they're going.
Keep a seat open for me.
Very good.
Sounds good.
Aries, stop jumping around my dormitory before I shoot you in the leg.
Again.
He's gonna shoot me.
He's gonna shoot you! And then you'll be hurt. And then I'll have to
If you get shot, is it on you?
What?
I don't want that.
If you get shot, is it on you? Because your whole, like, speed. Okay. Benny, you had mentioned beforehand.
Yes, if you get shot, learn to dodge faster.
No, it's on the general.
I
Should have made me faster.
I gotta ferry all my tools over to the bay today. I should have a shipment
Ready
of
for
the parts that I ordered. You know how they were like, okay, for your tester arms you can order steel and stuff? I should have those parts sent in today.
Ah, you might be. I think that was your guys' class last week, yes?
help, I wouldn't mind
Well, we were getting our schematics last week.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
You help me and I help you.
Probably. You'll find out. I missed your guys' classes last week.
Yeah, you were a little busy. Thank you, by the way.
I was very busy. You're good.
That was a very unfortunate lesson break.
But it was like my people cleared the district, and then you stumbled
There's
out.
1 week between episodes. So it's not day to day, it is once a week. With Shieldfall, she is not jaded.
Try to walk around
she
with
is
people, by the way.
driven.
At least keep yourself in like a group of 2.
Yeah, that was mostly the plan of us sticking to groups. And then I had to use the restroom. And then I came out and never was gone. I was like, I saw...
The job of a warden is to protect the people from magic beasts and those threats from without. Non-human, of course. Well,
that, and I think it's good for you guys as well.
magic beast threats from without. And to help where it's needed.
Yeah, they're in there having their secret meeting.
With the
debriefing of a mission from Opal, which is
With the
I see.
shield fall and teaching here. If anything, it's more pertinent to make sure they're trained well. That they need to be able to survive any kind of conflict with magic beasts. That in the godforsaken, hopefully never happening case of another shield fall,
Vulpus will charge you if you break the wall.
that they can protect the best they can. It is extremely common for shield fall to have
Good morning, Mia.
no survivors.
How are you doing?
I've been giving it some thought and
Yeah.
a few questions concerning casting using our focus.
It's not a rash, then.
Most
it
of
goes
the
away.
spells in the books
So all I wanted to make sure. They're starting to bother me.
Rashes do go away.
creates an element
Okay, well...
They come and go.
from
Am I allergic
point
to
Yes, they do.
Is that what
usually from the core
Hey.
itself. or
I'm not a
from-
doctor.
But you cause those fields
Go to the doctor.
at any distance
I
away.
did, they
from
didn't know
you.
what I have.
They have limitations.
Go to a different doctor.
Of course. no.
I see it.
How does this work? Is it something about how you envision this?
Yeah, you usually can't look at your forehead.
Or is there some sort
These
of
spells.
mechanic to your arm?
My staff does allow me to cast in greater effect. Yes.
Reason.
As for the force that I emit, it comes from the focai's origin, and I can extend it to a point. I can push, pull, stifle,
I just needed to make sure I
away
was
the
in a
munch.
quiet place where I know someone wouldn't just go yoink.
So the effect will always
I can't
range
throw it, but
with
you're far
your
enough distance
location.
away where I can just hold it.
Correct.
Yeah, it's cute. You think that was far enough
That's
away.
misunderstood then. I'll keep asking around.
You can have the belief.
Of course. Do you have any other
It's
questions?
nice to
let me
want
know.
things.
I didn't
Perhaps
say,
more
that has
books
nothing to do with okay.
for now.
I just can accept that.
It's nice to believe things.
Okay, there you go. That's better.
You want it to be far enough away.
Good morning, Scarlet.
Fair enough. Oh, Dust, I've made a discovery.
Did you know?
You might actually have some good insight on this. Do it. Do the thing. Oh.
Or is off of my body?
Okay. If only I could hear it. Unfortunately, it comes with a lot of extra noise
But
if I would
once
open
I
my
grab it again-
elf ears like that, so I don't.
Those Aries are tricking me, but I believe they come back. Come on, Uriel. Come on,
Interesting.
Good morning, everyone.
Reginald and I will be researching this.
Marcus,
as
Uriel.
well. If we discover anything,
I'll see you later.
let you know.
Oh,
Inform him as well of this when you next see
Yeah,
him.
well, I'll make sure to do that. Alright, I'm gonna catch up with the rest of the
This
class.
could be
They're already
a
getting here.
combination of both magic and medical.
Could be.
Did not realize everyone had left all of a sudden. Hopefully I'm not crashing. Alright, let's head to the school. How does the walking look? Looks fine. Okay. You always swing outwards. It's good to know. Wondering if I did not hear. Okay.
No, there was another one.
Hey, we had a good start to our morning, and we're still going to be running late for school.
Would not be wise to run late for school.
Yeah, what's his name? What's his name?
Shut up! Shut up, Barry! Let's go! Sydney, Pardon me.
Yes, sir. Get on,
Are you
Blackstone.
running again? Are you late again?
Alright, I'm gonna go read the
When
sign.
isn't he late?
Yeah.
At least he's not running into my shop for coffee.
After the bell.
Did I miss the bell? I think I missed the bell. I think I should hurry. Okay, never mind. I'm good. Good morning, Professor.
Oh, good morning. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Having a bit of a headache there.
Hope you rested well last night.
Is this? Oh, I did. I am very happy to be back, and I can do the swing of things.
Yes. I can bet.
I try my best. Only with your
Good morning.
permission, of course.
That should be acceptable.
Morning. Ah, good to see you, old friend.
I will hold them for not too long. It'll be.
How you doing? If I ever remember our time in the keep together, you and I.
Yeah.
Work as a
General?
good team.
What? Absolutely.
Good morning.
Professor?
Head on up there. I might be around, I might not today. Who knows?
I'd like to speak to you later. I know of you, but I've not met you yet. Alas, I've been told away.
Well, I'm not later than dusk, and I'm not later than Reginald, so I am not concerned.
Oh, it's just like old times.
Yes.
I remember when I was here as a
Right,
candidate.
Those were the days. Building a solid foundation.
Fond memories, but
I may or may not have been goobered up.
they were.
It is a little bit,
You're sliding a little bit.
disorientating.
Am I? Why is
Almost like I see ghosts coming through these halls.
Why is this
Ah.
happening? It was fine.
Are you
Why
okay?
am I sliding around all of a sudden? No, I don't know what's happening.
Come over here. Come over here.
I'm heading to the...
Do you have your locomotion turned off?
Oops.
I'll come back later.
Yeah. Yeah, settings, it should be down in tracking and IK.
I feel like a hint of hate behind that. She's just excited. What's your problem?
Jump.
I mean,
I think you're projecting.
She seems enthusiastic.
I think you should jump.
I need to.
Oh.
That can affect organics.
I don't know, Blackstone. That felt like
Good
it had a
job.
connotation.
The navy blue looks nice.
Your mother.
Oh, thank you.
So rude.
I wanted to try something completely different than, red distance myself. Maybe people will stop calling me a felon.
Villainous.
I realized I put on the wrong jacket today.
Very good, wardens. Attention. I'll be handling announcements this morning. Headmaster Valdres is indisposed, being informed of a possible mission from the council. Stay tuned. As for today, I believe we have a class with Professor Clink, wherever he may be. But until he arrives, Lazarus, by all means.
Oh, you wish for me to start, I see. Hello, Wardens. I will make a small request. Those that will be wishing to tune or are currently attuned to being a tank, if you may step to the side here with me.
Oh, good luck.
Goodbye, I suppose.
Good luck.
Ooh, lessons for particular
Good luck,
Interesting. Don't die.
Do you think they're going to do this for every
That is all from me.
I'm excited. Sorry.
As for the rest of you at ease, we will wait in here. Feel free to break off, practice meditation, etc.
Be careful around the
You are
bush.
dismissed.
They have huge holes you can fall through, though. You know.
I was too busy. I was like thinking I was gonna be late to notice the bleachers.
I need to patch those up, you know.
What the fuck?
Just sit here. Just stay
How did I miss this?
How did you
You
miss
didn't
Not
look.
at all.
You should have looked. Those have been there.
You didn't see this.
Apologies for delay.
Oh.
Oh, they said to wait.
Are any of you informed?
When I woke up this morning,
I am not aware of where. I do not know
when I
where
woke
he
up,
is.
they already were out of the room.
Hmm.
We've been working hard as usually, eh? So I just thought nothing of it.
What was that, Dusk? Thank you.
That would be insensitive.
Merely asking where Clink is. We'll give them 15 minutes or so to meander. Otherwise, we will reschedule the class. Agreed?
Unfortunate. Agreed, indeed.
In light of that, if for some reason it is cancelled, I propose something. We could break up the candidates into each one of our specialties. Do a little bit of group teaching.
True.
I could take supports, casters. They did tanks.
Fighters.
Specialists.
There she goes. See, they're going to have classes for every single type of.
Believe that has
So it's good to have a
all,
backup plan, just in case.
sides covered. True.
I would assume.
I'm in agreement with this.
I would think that it would be a case of.
Oh, I'm sure
special
somebody has
classes
piqued your interest.
for different, you know,
Another way.
Don't have a reason to doubt that.
like this would be the cast.
Sorry.
It can definitely be useful for them. No, you're fine.
Indeed.
Suppose I can follow it.
Having some headaches.
Your outfit. Your outfit is nice. Just wanted to say
I hope we have
that.
something interesting in the order yet.
Thank you. I've been assigned to do a lot of training with the current warden force that is around.
Which one of them is the fight?
Always tasked me to put them in shape again.
Speaking of getting up to speed, I was made aware that there will be military
First of all, he's dual.
guards on campus, or close to campus, and that I should get ready to have them be under my care should they be injured while on the campus or around it.
Yes,
Is there any...
there were several. There were several killings in the entertainment district last week.
Where the hell is Clink?
I heard and read.
So
the
we are
guard was
working with the
speaking of...
military.
Might have had a bad run-in with
They may have a greater presence around the dormitory, at the very least, and the academy.
One of them I talked to mentioned someone or something targeting Warforged and Allforged. At least that's the rumor.
At the moment, that is correct.
Why do they make
Yes.
lightning in this city anyway?
We're still dealing to figure out because there has been also a lot of gang activity. Members of remnants,
I will use
mostly
my psychic
of
power
an old gang named
that I don't
Bluefire,
have to see if Clink is around, you know?
previously destroyed by the Corbellos, is now spreading apart the land.
Hmm.
Sub-gangs are starting to become rise. New one name, Redwater as well.
Odd as it may be.
Sad to see it. And as usual, I'm guessing this is mostly military/civil business. We're not being asked to intervene, and we're being asked to butt out.
As for now, there's no signs of proto-arms, so our involvement is limited.
Nonetheless, they may target the wardens. All of them especially. Try to influence them. We'll need to keep watch best we can. While also not interfering if we can help it.
I love bureaucracy. It truly is wonderful.
May also be a lesson in restraint for them, which will prove useful.
That is true. A decent test.
Other
Convenient test.
Another general marching orders, should any one of them be targeted? Are they allowed to unleash their core? Or should they try and escape?
Well, in the case of
If-
self-defense, if they feel as though their life is at risk, then not exceptions, but I mean, there's place in the rules for that. But if they just feel threatened and they pull their arms out, that's a different case.
I'm sure
They
Valdez
are
is already
now all
working on it, but
enhanced with their foci, so they should be able to contend with most normal citizens.
Yes.
Without the need for spells.
That is correct.
from my time in the field, I find that it is easiest to work best with marching orders and rules of engagement. I'm sure Valdez is already on it, but it would be good to tell the candidates what they can and cannot do in those situations.
Oh, okay, they're coming.
There was a class of ethnics not so long ago, so they're already warned that using of foci
Okay,
and
good.
arms against civilians is completely prohibited unless proto-arms are involved.
The demons in my mind say
Wonderful.
it's coming.
I'm just... alas, I've missed the last lecture, so I'm out of the loop on that, but thank you.
They indeed had a lesson on ethics. But wouldn't hurt to remind them every now and then.
Especially if there's a threat that a situation may arise that may put them to the test. I agree, revisiting that might be a good idea.
I fear them targeting support users, as we are not as able to fight back. We might be able to heal and run, but that is my concern. Should they find out what our candidates are and target them by their type?
I'm also intrigued by what group thinks they can aggress against a warden, not knowing what the repercussions would be.
In this crazy world, I wouldn't doubt it if one popped up eventually.
There are
There's
many
already full
vagabonds
cities
that
then.
will test the fresher wardens.
True.
Even if that means handing over their cores. There has been cases like that that we've had to handle.
There's definitely room
Not to
for
mention
financial
there's
gain.
quite the rise up of religious believers out there as well, involving a shield fall
Really?
as of lately. Yes.
I'd like to hear more of
Did
this.
these people cause the shield fall? Or
They're just doomsday scrimmers out there. Just preaching that the wall is gonna fall and it's gonna be the end of all. The usual gist.
I see.
No solid basis on this, aside from just causing panic and troubles to the military.
that's not good for morale.
Those, wackos with the white mask.
Correct.
Don't remind me.
White mask.
Well, I wish to inform you all that I have finished my small conversation with your wardens. So, I hope I did not delay your classes. If I did, I apologize, and I can compensate.
If there is one today, feel free to take the tanks afterward and practice with them.
Oh, I won't be doing it just yet. I require them with their arms.
Very well.
Well, thank you again for the chance. I will be getting out of your ears now. Do I have any other microphones here?
Always a pleasure, Zephyr.
Likewise.
Still won't know where the hell Clank is at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if they fell asleep at the workbench.
I saw the little one.
Ah, yes, the research assistant.
Knows it.
Had a lovely
Norsey.
conversation with him last week.
Yeah, Norsey is around.
Yes.
White hair.
Blue
Has a book.
robe. Yes, that
Writes
one.
in it all the time. Yes. Good draw.
They wouldn't happen to be in here, would they?
No, I saw them in the hall earlier.
Do you mean Simon?
Could have been Simon.
I did see Norset run after Clink, or what he thought Clink
Yes.
is arriving, so we'll give it a few more minutes.
And I think is never late unless it's, well, something really important, or
I hope they're feeling well.
more
Or
likely than
something
not.
has gone horribly wrong.
Well, the ground hasn't shaken, and I don't smell
There was
smoke.
no sign of that when they left the room this morning.
This is
I'm not
true.
even sure if they left the room or came back, actually. I like to work late.
Still dealing with all the papers involving the Magistral acquisitions in here.
yes.
So, imagine
Yes.
30 plus requisitions.
And even though we are in the same room, it's almost like
Any sign of them?
during the week we don't see each
Oh,
other
I had
sometimes.
to get them out of bed. They're coming.
Very good.
What?
Yeah. They got into a fist fight with a large rain cloud of some suspicious sort, though.
Ah, yes.
What?
I see.
I see.
Rain cloud?
What do you mean? What? He knows.
The weather was clear this morning during my run.
Oh, those
rain
isolated
cloud?
rain clouds that come across threaten your very existence.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Those can really put you out, you know? They carry like spores and stuff. It's crazy.
So, Clink was asleep? Invisible? Oh, they can't do that, though.
No,
Did you check, like-
I'm being a
I
little
was walking around the room
I just
not
had to help
thinking they
them.
weren't invisible. I should have shook the bed.
A little bit.
Maybe they slip between the bed and the wall. And sometimes when I'm having
Mhm.
Let me go.
That sounds
active
incredibly
dreams.
Clink
uncomfortable.
sometimes says they don't like
You'd
to
be
be
surprised.
perceived, and so they just go invisible. I can't see them.
It's actually rather cozy being shoved between the wall and the bed.
I
It's
feel
very,
foolish.
Walls on both sides, safe.
Alas, with my frame, it'd be an awfully big bed.
That just makes my bones ache.
Well, maybe for you, because there's the whole having to get out of it part. If you get wedged in there too
Why
tight,
not just
pillows
push your
and...
bed against the wall?
You have to have the option to get up on the right side of the bed.
An idea?
If it's against the wall, you never know if that's the right side or the wrong
other
side.
wall.
It's not every day that the right side of the bed's on the right side.
Every day, move the bed from that side to that side, and you just are done. Put them on wheels.
I'm not saying that. I'm sure
Does that
the
increase
candidates
the
are like.
odds if it changes
I
randomly?
wonder what sort of top secret stuff
if
they're
you're
speaking
always
about over
alternating
there.
every day.
We
a coin.
don't we? Indeed.
Do we? Oh, there's Baldrus.
I am not a statistics kind of girl.
The heads is right side and tails is left side.
Clink should be here momentarily. Apparently he had some issues setting up the equipment that we'll be using today. The additional foci presses did not come in fully assembled. There we are.
I see you
because
have
that
come
was...
back from your epic fight with the rain cloud.
Sort of. Sorry, let's go with that.
You may want
A
to
little bit on the knees.
sort yourself. Your foot is a bit
good.
uncomfortable though.
Thank you.
It looks a bit dead.
Yeah, I've got one. Just one.
Understood.
I
Give me
told you
just a
those rain
moment.
clouds can
There
really
was some mail that
cause
came in, and then I'll leave them with you.
a lot of damage.
I could look at that for you when you get a chance. You
Sure. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Give some quick feet
lot of
rubs.
stuff to the
Candidates, gather up.
You got this, Clink. I know you do.
Give them a nice little foot massage when they get home.
Sure.
I guess no.
I mean,
You're not supposed
if
to.
you want.
You're not supposed to sleep on your feet like that.
And
You
if
don't
you
need to be information.
hit the
Just
right
gather up
spots,
quickly.
well, that makes it all the more fun. They're doing the thing where they put their hands behind. You should look it up someday.
Standing at
I
ease.
have candidate Milo, candidate Sevi, candidate Scout, candidate Avery, and candidate Bailey to come here. That just arrived from the Eastern District for you. And you.
Oh.
And you.
I forgot that was a thing. Wow.
And you.
Hey, this is Leon's handwriting.
Oh shit. Is he okay?
Is it the same handwriting? It is the same handwriting.
Very well. Yes, Sasha.
Can I take it
Quick,
back
Milo.
to the...
Milo, quick, is he good?
It will be delivered to his door.
I believe so. If he is personally
The rest of you,
delivering the mail.
you will be in the hands of Instructor Clink now. Please listen.
All right, everyone. So, today I am going to be teaching you all how to actually forge your magisteel into your arms. Mostly, I'm going to be showing you how to actually use the device itself. I am curious, does anyone happen to know what this device is called? No one?
What was the question?
That is...
I think I have a fair chance to answer it right.
All right. The question was, please try to pay attention, is what device is it that we use to shape our magisteel into our arms?
The forge.
You just heard what someone else said.
It is a type of forge, but we use these particular items called power hammers. Well, we have these focus presses, which are basically powerful hammers that we use to mold these things. And I will be showing you all how to use it on the way to the mechanics bay. That is correct, right? We're doing that now? Very good.
That is correct.
Then I would like to see you all at the mechanics bay.
Yes, sir. Alright,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Whoever said it, I did not hear you.
Home sweet home, let's
Why don't you
go.
Get that idea in your head.
Aye. Follow the crowd.
I missed something. Slow down thought.
Oh, so you weren't paying attention, alright.
I paid attention to the power hammer.
You know, maybe we should have a safety class. Go over the rules of Foci again, explain the dangers of Foci engines and whatnot.
Are you gonna stay here or are you gonna?
Not the worst of ideas.
Considering I wasn't here for the
Ideas.
first one, I wouldn't mind.
I'm sure Valdris will listen if you would like to run it.
Good afternoon. Hello?
What shit did I not hear?
Well,
I have
unfortunately,
to-
now that you have.
I do have to head out.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I actually need to speak to you, good doctor. I apologize. I don't wish to take you away from listening in on the studies, but this is a matter regarding the candidates.
Alright. This is the first time I've been able to give you my attention. So, what can I do for you guys? Indeed! I had a bit of a.
It's private.
I'm here now. So, what can I do for you?
Did you want to speak one-on-one? Or?
Slightly. It's a medical related matter. I need to get something cleared out really quickly.
Okay, well that's none of my business then.
Have you two not met?
I don't believe so.
Briefly, I'm Osiris.
Captain Drea, Instructor Drea.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Yes.
I work under Reginald's medical staff.
I see. Well, then that's definitely warden physician confidentiality, and I'll be on my way.
I apologize.
No. You said concerned with one of the wardens, so
I'll see you.
if it was disciplinary.
If it did,
Yeah.
then sure.
But it's not disciplinary.
If you're into research on dirty mana, Osiris is the person to speak to.
Are they? Oh, I will
They
definitely.
have books and books and books and research papers and research papers.
We'll keep that in mind.
I'm initially a student of epidemiology, but dirty mana is somewhat tied into it based on its nature. But
Really?
yes.
Well, then sometime
Yes.
I would like to talk about is that bugs? No. I thought it was bugs, isn't it? I do not
Epidemiology?
work with the healers.
Isn't that?
Oh, the study of diseases.
Diseases, yes.
Entomology is the bugs.
Yes.
So now I
yes,
have this
disease-
terrified
diseases.
picture in my head of dirty mana inflicted insects the size of large creatures.
Oh, don't do that to
No,
me.
I don't want to
Oh,
think
don't do
about that
that to
either.
me.
No.
I mean,
I'm gonna be along my
some
way.
people call viruses bugs, if it's not correct. So we're somewhat close.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go watch this class. They're working with the power hammers,
Of
so.
Yes, I'll come join you in a moment after I speak to Osiris.
Yes. Fuck. Is it upstairs? I think it's yes, it's upstairs down that hall.
I won't. I love Clink's class. I won't dilly dally.
Interesting.
We'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Bailey.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Don't think I will do it too often.
I'm sure you've heard it too many times, but are you alright?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
I came out here to fart.
I see. Then I will give you space.
Thank you.
Need to change their morning diet then.
Oh, there.
You get used to it.
Weird, and yeah. I hadn't thought about it like that, kid, until you said it. Yeah, now you're gonna be thinking about it all day. Yeah, you're welcome, everyone.
Too late. It's okay. I have to do
Okay, is that everyone?
Since it's smelling here all the time.
Looks like
anyway,
it.
so-
I would get close if you can't. Well, I would get close enough to see, but I like this distance. It's good. You generally want to have this much of a breath, just in case something, flies off. On that note, you probably want to keep your mouth closed.
That's the case.
Well, now I want to back up.
So you're hiding behind me now. You're not hiding behind me now.
Like I said, this is why you should invest in your safety equipment. Anyway, I see we have a late joiner. Please make sure to put on your goggles and gloves before we get started.
Got it. Yep.
This includes even teachers, by the way. I'm looking at you all.
Confused. I thought she was right with the group.
I'm just messing.
You're gonna make me add safety goggles to my outfit, aren't you?
Over, it's fine.
Yeah, man, this poor class is gonna be huge. Yes.
Surprised not
Sorry,
all the
Ben, you'll
teachers
never
are
get
here.
to
They're on your face.
Exactly.
So
Bailey, come over here.
It's a shame.
Oh.
Well, I had a plan in mind. Well, anywho, you are all quite familiar with Magisteel, yes? You had seen it first in its somewhat nice and smoothed out form. I had prepared it that way nicely for you so you don't possibly get cuts or nixed. But hypothetically, if you have like a project that doesn't quite go your way, just so you know, any lump of mess can become, well, simply put, beautiful. Now then, we put it in place. You step aside, and I have not obviously put my hand here, but you click the button and it will slam on down. And you, of course, arrange it how you would like as well. Sometimes you can have more precise measurements, but this is why it's important to mark before. I guess you press in this case. Measure once, measure twice, cut once, as they say. Let me shift that there.
It is your decision.
Almost there. A couple more kinks. And voila! When you're a little bit more used to the device, you can make things pretty easily in a couple clicks, but it's going to be your first try, so it's going to be messy, it's going to be smudgy, it's alright. You can forge it into anything. Like I said, no matter what kind of mess you have, you can forge it into something beautiful. Now then, with that in mind, I will be releasing you, but I have some extra credit for you all. If you are interested, you can help me with a bit of an exercise. If you are interested, you can come and talk to me over this way. If not, you can continue on with your arms. That being said, if you are able to, let's say, complete the task successfully, I will be paying for one treat at the Bad Luck Bakery for you. So, if you are all interested in a potential free lunch, you can follow me this way.
I'm curious.
I would rather learn about our arms than I would.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah. Marcus, I have a funny feeling it's connected to us.
More important.
I kind of want to see these.
I think I need Stitch to measure
And
my
what are we
head.
supposed to be doing over here? I'm not too interested in lunch.
Alright, make sure not
Because
to
I'm making a hat.
clearly do any mechanical injuries.
Mine will be more straightforward as well.
Oh,
Technically, But we could begin.
I don't know how long he's taken to downstairs.
Yeah, it's taken a long time.
It's just the nerve.
Yes. We'll have to see. It was never going to be Fedora, but now you made me think about doing a Fedora. So now I almost want to do a Fedora now.
Be sure to come to me later so I can spell it from you.
Milady.
I have approximations, but nothing resembling a schematic yet.
Yes, as far as I can tell, that's it.
What are we supposed to be doing over here?
Oh. Hey, you want company on that smoke break?
That makes sense.
Oh,
yeah.
What's going on?
We've definitely been busy, sir.
I got the pipe now.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
I came in from
It's
what the causes lately.
It's fine. I gotta.
Alright.
So if we see you just look at your design. I haven't seen it in a few days.
No touching. No touching.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive to touch. I know better.
Good to know.
What do you think?
I'll leave it to it, sir.
I like the iterations you've done. You're moving in a good direction.
Talk to someone.
Yeah.
I think having the...
I mean, I've got to work with...
I'm thinking about...
No, go ahead.
A whistle.
Oh yeah. Alright.
The biggest worry I have, I mean, at this stage is, I guess having an arm wrestle made me think about it, is the structural integrity. I mean, this is like a small scale test, right? But the structural integrity of getting pushed on this way, I don't know what,
We're using
to do that.
pneumatics or hydraulics? Air or liquid?
And then I would also like to maybe have it
would be
pews. Because I'm already good on the fighting.
Throw fire in is helping the combustion part of the engine, so it would all be hydraulics.
No, that actually, yeah, that's cool.
And then the core powers and I mean, I'll show you what I've got.
That would be fascinating.
This would be the casing here that would sit in the back center chassis engine, and the core would lock in place. And then these are the supports that's connect onto the arm up here, and these valves click into those pistons there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No, they're not playing hamburgers.
With the heat cycling and circling, and yeah, sorry, I'll let you speak.
No, you're perfectly fine. You are going with the good design, very biomechanical, where you have muscles that push and pull. Well, no muscles push.
Yeah.
You have two sets of muscles. Each one pulls, one in one direction, the other one in the other direction. So that'll help with stabilizing it. And using hydraulics, liquid is also a good idea, as it doesn't compress.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
So, using some limiters, you should be able to prevent any kind of unwanted torque on
Also
it.
going to be present for it.
Okay. And about the whole stuff of, Magisteel, and it starts out pretty heavy, but over time it gets lighter.
Yes, as it breaks in.
What's the metaphysical weight of it?
We don't want both in the same room.
Would
So
still
yeah,
be able to
definitely if we
support
can't get braggy.
Magisteel paneling, or am I going to have to manufacture the whole thing out of Magisteel down the line?
Having a mix of metals is not a bad idea, but you definitely want to make sure the vital parts are Magisteel.
Oh shit, does it?
So,
Alright.
the, what are they called? The parts that go in between that spin, not the bushings, but the, Clank would know the word. The hingy parts.
Yeah. What the... Yeah, Clank.
Yes, anywhere where you would have
That'll
metal on
be
metal,
better.
you'd want to go Magisteel on Magisteel. Otherwise, you would deal with scarring and chipping with the non-Magisteel metal.
Did I really not think about that? Shoot, I was looking at diggers, but I guess diggers aren't fighting magic beasts, so that goes against half my plans, doesn't it? I should go back to the drawing board on this one.
So is the concern the amount of
So you think
Magisteel
around
that
these
you're
parts?
using, or?
Maybe to start? Yeah. But you're thinking if I change this section up, all the joinery parts, I make sure they're out of magisteel too, for the most structural integrity.
Right.
All these joints in here, joints, that's what you think is the best course of action.
Yes. In fact, what you could do to lighten up on it is laminate magisteel on top of steel for the plates that are going on top of the frame. Make the frame and the joints out of magisteel. So again, the vital parts, but those that are more, expendable like those, as fighting, they'll get damaged, and you'll want to replace them. If you just laminate magisteel on top, or even in between, it'll still strengthen it, and those parts aren't rubbing or moving. So you will not run into that issue.
Noted. I'll write that down, for sure.
But
Thank
honestly,
you.
it is a good start for a first year. Yes.
I would hope that I could know my stuff, at least engineering-wise. Otherwise, what the hell would Douglas have hired me for? You know?
It's a fair question.
A reminder, everyone, you need to use your cores to power the hammers.
That's actually not a bad idea. What do you mean, oh shit? Do you not have your core on you?
Special note to all the candidates working on their arms.
I guess that is so.
Please make sure to make the majority of your arms made of this magisteel. Rookie mistake that keeps happening lately is that you are using just half of it. Make the main body of these arms resistant. Breaking in the field will continue to happen.
Oh, that just reinforces
Suppose
what
I
I
could
said.
always paint it.
Paint it?
Well, just to help differentiate parts. I mean, for other people that might be needing to help me repair it on the field, I can't take it off and repair it, so I have like a guide. Old joints are yellow coated, or joints are silver coated, and that sort of thing. That might work. Hey, Sam.
Daddy,
doing?
I was wondering, I don't know anything about this forging stuff. If you could help me make my arms with me, if you'd like, I have the blueprint.
Maybe.
Yeah, of course. I would love to help. You let me know whatever you need, and I will go. I will do my very best to handle it.
Correct, incorrect.
And then the rest
I
of
have
it
to
can be
adjust
material.
and transform my dual blades into a twin blade.
Of course.
I want to get the spike a little sharper.
Almost like fiber. Sort of like runes on each of the points and stuff.
I need to hydrate. I realize now that I did not put an OOC toggle on this avatar. Damn it. Yeah, nothing's changed up here. Yeah. Okay. Cool, I'm muted. Alright. Bear with me a moment as I hydrate.
I was not here for Klink's lecture. Did he want you to merely test with the machines first? But you may ask him when he returns.
Understood. How hard it is to make like a ring. You know, put it on the head.
Jewelry quite intricate. The smaller, the more detailed,
Is that blowing on?
the more difficult.
A little more. Ow. Actually, we can just... The chair has them. There we go.
Manifest weapons from your crown and your counterfeit the beast. But at the same time, you have no need to carry a large arm. It is a double-edged sword. A good idea, though. I like it.
thank you.
And going over your designs.
Ikulila, not good with engineering. Much plan.
I see, and are you working with another student that is more into the engineering side, or? Are you getting insight from one of the instructors? Do you have any plans for your arms?
Spear with foci at end. Like cactus weapon, but better.
Cactus weapon? How so? Are you talking about the plant, or is someone named Cactus?
Practice
weapon. Practice weapon, sorry. Well, you have started a design, so...
Not sure if heavy, if work.
Well, the nice thing about staffs is they don't use too much magisteel, and as you synchronize with your core and the magisteel, it will get lighter. Not to mention, you'll also get stronger as you work with it more and more. The one thing you might want to look at, I know you haven't gotten into too much of the detail, but maybe some knurling on the shaft to make it more textured. Easier to grip, hold on to, so you don't lose grip. Even if you're throwing it, you still...
Magisteel? Or with other material?
With something that size, I would say the entire thing is made of magisteel. Would be the best choice.
But hard to make texture to grab if magisteel. Too hard.
Do we have a
delicate?
Do we have a lathe here? We don't, but we could talk to Clink and see if there's a maybe we can make a attachment for the power hammers that would press the texture into it. Because Clink, of course, did the
Ikulila made book that need need mold for imprint.
I'm not following. Need what for imprint? A mold! Ah, yes. Sort of like a mold, but you wouldn't be melting down the magisteel. Because once the magisteel is melted, it's sort of difficult to well, melt it down and put it into a mold. But using the press, sort of like a mold, but more of a stamp. You'd be able to stamp a pattern into it. And that's one way to go, if you want.
How make stamp?
Well, we'd ask Clink. Clink is the one that made all the heads for the power hammers. Because the alloy that they've used for that has to be a bit more resilient in order to make the magisteel flow and move under the impact.
Tools for magisteel, like chisel, hammer.
Exactly. Those are all in the
carving tools
stations.
Fucking Christ. Oh no. Oh fuck no.
Ikulila not fast, agile, heavy, slow. Not sure if spear and staff. Good idea.
What was your tuning again? Was it support?
Caster.
Caster. Well, casters are generally not necessarily... No, that's a lie. There are casters that are in the center of the fray, and those that are not. Depends what kind of style you are thinking of going at.
Ukulele, not sure. Go for balance. If lots of casters, long range, need close range or medium range.
I see.
Close range, battle mage.
Ah, battle mage. Interesting. Well, I'm definitely sure there's some solutions we can think of for being in the center of battle, but yet being... I don't want to say slow or less reactive. But if you go in proactively...
Ukulele, not sure if battle mage. Need ask other casters what they go.
I didn't understand the sentence. Damn it. Say that again. Sorry.
Need ask casters what they go.
Oh, what they do. Yes.
Close, medium, long range.
That is definitely the right way to go. If you're going battle mage and you're slower to cast than others, generally that is more powerful. But it'll be a good idea to collaborate with others, maybe not just casters. So any kind of quick defense you have accounted for while you go in close range with the offense. It's a bit of a scary position to put yourself in, but with trust and practice, can actually create quite a fearsome opponent.
Difficult to change. Once make.
Somewhat, yes. I'm assuming you're referring to the Magisteel and not the attunement.
Magi. Steel.
If you're able to successfully keep her away, then you get to have a free Bad Luck Bakery treat. Sponsored by the Bad Luck Bakery.
Sorry. Clink takes a more jovial approach to training at times. But to reform your weapon, it's not too difficult. Magisteel parts can be reused, so if you need to requisition more Magisteel to make another weapon, we can see about recycling the old parts in.
No, I saw you around.
Also, again, Clink is quite the master at engineering, so if you need to adapt, they can definitely advise to that, and it's not it's not a great pain.
I assume what you're doing is some sort of training thing?
Correct. Do you want to participate? You'll get a free treat out of it if you win.
I'm fine. I had something from the Bad Luck Bakery earlier.
Use less Magisteel while still think out what weapon.
I'm so sorry. I had a brain stutter. Please say that again. Fourth dimensional interruption.
Not Ekulala not make up mind. Use low amounts of magisteel while deciding. No waste.
That is quite doable. If you want to test, to experiment, you can make the majority out of it out of wood or another metal. And maybe the part that is holding the foci, the more offensive portion of your arms, make that out of magisteel. That way less to reform if you want to reform.
Not actually.
Well, do that.
That's definitely a good place to start. You're very welcome. Well, I will leave you to updating those plans to start with something more adaptive.
Oh, tea. Sorry. Just a thirsty.
Yes.
Thank you. Very good tea. So good.
Okay. Why would you do that?
Stick your hands in the ground.
What on earth was that?
Interesting. You do it as more of a.
Let's go.
Oh.
See, in my ideas.
Yes. No, that makes sense.
To use the lightning to power
Yes,
something
I
that would
was
generate
working
magnetism.
on the base
Have it be more
for my
specific.
arms. I'm
Making
making a crown.
runes interlock.
I like it.
Specifically
Well,
tied.
I'm going to leave you with your plans. I'm gonna
So far, I just
do
have
rounds.
Possible.
Make sure everyone else is doing alright.
part. That's about it.
Maybe do it raw.
No, it's good. Making good progress. Keep it up. You gotta be careful. I don't want to pull half the working bay up to me.
I imagine. Is that much control you have over it? Or at least, I guess, raw power.
At the moment, it will be mostly raw power. As I haven't specialized mostly on this.
You know Richter, correct?
I just need this flat, so
The general store
how
owner?
you rest the arrow. I just want it flat, so then I know
Yes.
what it exactly.
Yes,
And if I
I've met
rest
him briefly.
and
We've
make
spoken
sure I
with him
focus on it, and I can
offhandedly
make ammunition.
when bringing the general store goods
So I'm
over.
thinking the handle and right where the rest of the part is needs to be at least
How's it going over on this
Nice.
end?
My adopted mother made me promise that I wouldn't do just that. I wouldn't
I worked with a lot of metals in my
throw away
time.
my life trying to avenge everyone.
No,
She said that I have
military. I just wandered in.
I have people that I need to look after, and I can't do that if I'm dead.
Overall
So?
design is my own one. Maybe a little bit longer on the outside.
Okay. So we have to like, yes, sir. We listen to you.
Mainly a go-to for a rapier, but and again, a warden
Yes. Can I have a
weapon
quick
shouldn't
word?
be.
Sometimes the winds are tough.
Okay, okay. Speaking of, don't you need your your pipe?
Yes.
Have you been?
Everyone's stamp cores and how they work is real personal. So if you have to look like an idiot doing the two-handed rapier and really stirring the winds, that's what works better for you. Works better for you.
Firearms.
Both are here so that'll make it easier.
Wild to work with. Have you used it yet?
I have an idea for my weapon.
The weapon should be pretty big.
Particularly everyone else seems to be concerned about the majesty and all that. But I'm a simple gun. It's not going to be too complicated.
Just like
So,
their clips that they have over here.
what I want to focus on then is the spell crafting and spell weaving in particular.
Don't scare yourself.
When I spoke to Norset originally, instructor Norset, he said that
fix that up, no problem.
Yeah, we'll do.
Why do you ask?
That it's not about power for guns. That instead, you need penetration and you need damage. Right?
No, you're
And so he told me that fire isn't what I should be obsessed with. And thus not to pick a fire core, but to go with something a little bit more utility. This is just a lightning. And then in the future, perhaps, maybe I can combine it with something else. But for now, lightning. You know, I'm not muscled like Bailey, right? So I can't use a melee weapon really easily. But with a gun, if it's firing spells, I can imbue those spells, right, with intention. And so here is an idea I had, and I wanted to run it by you and know if it's possible. First of all,
I'm gonna be in here as long as they keep providing small chunks of Majesty.
what's the word for it? Shaping the weapon, shaping the energy that's released, so that it's thin and pointed. That's the first one. The second one is when it penetrates, particularly when it hits flesh, like getting through a Magibeast's armor and into the inside of them. Lightning is just intense heat, right? It's just a lot of energy in one particular form. So have that very tiny amount of, that very tiny space of a high amount of energy and have it expand out when it hits something wet. And I wondered if that was possible, and if so, what sort of runes would I need to learn for the spell?
A delayed blast upon penetration.
Because, you know, if it just hits this, if it just hits armor, right, and it's electricity, even though it'll generate a lot of heat, the armor will dissipate. But if you penetrate, and you release the heat all at once, it creates steam. It explodes inside. Small entrance, big hole inside. I didn't know if it was
Interesting
possible.
idea.
Oh yeah, we'll do scratch that first.
Pseudo-combustion by lightning. I've seen such similar bombardment spells with fire. Norset is somewhat correct, but there are uses of more area of effect weaponry using fire. But you will find many magical beasts that travel in hordes, use their numbers to overwhelm. Such large area of effect spells can be quite useful, whereas if you were firing single, precise, penetrating spells, it would be of little use when you are overwhelmed. But penetration, built to penetrate harder carapaces or armor of tankier magical beasts, that is quite useful for the larger ones or more durable. As for a spell to penetrate, this would be a multiple ruin enchantment. Intricate. But with theory and expertise. Yes. Such a secondary explosion from within is doable.
What would it take?
Well, it would sound to be two-step. You'd want to condense the electricity as much as possible.
Yes.
It's excitable, so it's going to take a lot of work to condense it. With speed, that'll make it penetrating. Then secondary, release that tension.
To begin the exercise, if you want to call in watch, please head on over to the gym.
I guess I can speak to you about it later. I'm actually needed for this.
Do you mind if I...
Instructor Drea is correct. a two-pronged ruin. This may take up a lot of mana until you burn it into your arms, which, of course, you intend to do. Very good.
Would you be willing to work with me? Help me learn the runes and the spell weaving to do that? I think that fits well with what I can do, given how small but fast I am.
It is why we are here. Instructor Drea, would you like to assist?
Absolutely. I like this idea of small hole, large explosion.
Both of us will help you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll put it up the test. Right this.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So I guess what I want to start with the first spell. Getting the energy small and cheap. Would I be able to work with you there in the week and start learning that process? I assume it's going to take a while, but I can start,
We will focus on your meditation and a precision spell. Not of damage, but for practice. This will make it an easy transition once your arms is built.
Alright, I'm going to be working with Scout. I'm going to be working with Scout on it for design. Thank you so much, all of you, all three of you. I'll follow up with you.
Our pleasure.
More of a suction because I'm running
Yeah, you don't want the exhaust fucking just billowing behind you. Yeah, you want the fucking, the intake. Okay.
Here in case it gets too hot and people can't touch it.
Going to be interesting to see how this mix of candidates go with ranged and close up. I was speaking with Ukulele earlier. Quite interesting. She's concerned that she's very much so. I'm curious to see what she plans on doing. She was saying how she's concerned she's a bit slow, but wants to be in the middle of the scuff.
I've got an idea. Wait, what'd you say?
So I was trying to let her know about, going in
So part of what I'm designing
planned and charged up,
that's like meant to
and offensive.
simulate contact.
Less defensive.
Like I touch you,
But that
my
does
hand's
put
not
her
actually
in
touching where
the
glove is,
rely
but
of
the
her
glove
other
is passing on
warding candidates.
the mana signals into my hand to connect with my body, sort of thing.
What's up?
It makes a
Indeed.
lot of sense in my head, not a ton of sense when I say it.
It
out
is a
loud.
trade.
Sounds like something that might.
It
If you wish
is.
to go more offense, you will naturally lack defense.
Through the machine.
Yes.
There are wardens out there that purely rely on others to protect themselves. Dangerous, but can prove quite ideal in the right team setup.
Yes.
And then use a Magisteel back.
These days I'm a little too busy to even try to think.
So she wishes to be on the attack.
Yes, she used the term battle mage. So,
She intends to be in close quarters.
yes.
You could always see what they kind of.
And she's designing a spear, which is
Yeah. Or there's also
makes sense.
Leon actually.
Makes me think of the old boar hunting, where you rely on the actions of your enemy, set them up for failure.
Once again, we are gathering at the gym to begin.
You dig in the base of your spear
I'm gonna let him get
and let the creature run into it.
Like I'm fooling like backpack.
I think this is more important personally. I
Interesting.
don't know what's going on over there.
I'm just sort of here.
As a little note,
A simple
for
spell.
Celestia,
In that case.
I mean, it gives
make sure that she is writing and considering a lot about the compression. Usually many gunners miss on that point when creating the bullets.
Compression.
Like now?
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Is quite troublesome when put to practice because that is also one of the main troublesome cause of losing fingers. Many of the arms exploding in their hands.
Yes, unexpected decompression.
if I can do that, you can definitely make this work.
Gonna check whatever clink is causing trouble at the arena.
The
I'll come
opal
back and see
people
if
way.
anyone already has any.
I have a thing that almost
Okay.
tells it to
We were told about
I believe she also put the word, or he also put the word operation in front of it.
Of course.
I'm just happy it's not in the engineering
in a certain
here.
manner. It's very hard. I paid a lot of money for this. I didn't make this myself.
The spell you might want to work on to supplement her offense. A simple spell. Mage armor.
Oh, yes. No, I hadn't thought
Easily
about
burned
that.
into the core.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much mana.
And once you establish it, it basically maintains itself until it's used up. Minimal concentration.
She has all the focus and attention to attack.
Yes.
Would you like to?
But usually just like a vest, right?
She will have to be wary though when it runs out, or if it is destroyed. Make sure she doesn't risk herself.
Yes.
It's just a big piece, but I don't know.
Do you know if her
yours
kind can grow
overall can
parts
be
back?
big, but if it's too big, maybe certain parts can be.
I don't. Her kind is a mystery to me, actually.
And quite foreign to me also. I've never seen... I'm trying to avoid the rude questions.
I've seen fish folk, but
Yes.
I hope you like it. But if I can do that,
nothing of what is the word for squid?
I don't think it's squid. I think there's another...
Octopi.
Octopi, yes.
almost like my breast plate, right? To use it, you can have it to where
Can't remember the
I
word.
recall my general studies.
kind of like a.
I think they can regenerate lost limbs, but she is not an animal. Maybe different.
Well, very much so.
Put your arms down, you activate your wires, and then you click them on, and then it clicks off your chest, and then it can obviously be careful so it doesn't, like in, but like.
It's more of a question of acceptable risk. I'm not looking at it as an
I
animal.
would agree, as long as you come at it from a decent angle.
And I'll try.
Of course.
I might have to quickly screw this all together, but like. One second, I'll be right back.
I would like this group to not sully their record so far.
Okay.
Indeed.
To use a chakra and then put it together, and that's a bow again.
You excited?
Ranged and melee.
I'm excited. I already got like a piece forged.
Well, I'm going to go see if anything's exploded over in the gym yet. In the most respectful way.
Andrea?
Have you been to the gun range yet? I assume you already have, given your experience.
Yes, I've been to it at one point, not now. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
That was awkward.
Don't shoot me again.
I believe that is everything tinted and adjusted.
Oh, what's
Especially if my thing is-
Hey chat, I have a problem.
Now that we're here,
Do they wonder where the gym is?
we have access to
Wait, I'm assuming. Wait, okay, no, the gym is where we started the. It's where we do assembly in the morning, right? Right? I don't know. I can't look at chat while I'm walking. Let's put trust in me. I think it's at the end of the hall. I'm gonna go with that. Bottom level, then right. Thank you. Okay, good. That means I'm going the right way. I don't have to awkwardly walk into the bathroom and turn around. Holy.
Right. Good to have you, Cadet.
Those who are not participating in the exercise, please sit on the bleachers.
Yeah, sure.
don't want to know.
Hello.
Have you been in the gym recently?
I'm going there right now.
Well, say hi to the no fewer than 20 clinks.
There's more. I forget which way it's
Definitely not my size, but it definitely is.
Well, you were absolutely not correct. Complete. Excellent.
It is. I was waiting for you to get that.
So if you fold
Feel
the
a
booze
little
down,
bit
there's like
loose.
filling right there. And instead, I just had her add a little
Where on
zipper
the
over
amount of
it.
magic skill you're using on the left
Another
side.
pocket.
Neat, huh?
So you could also use this as a form of armor. What? If you're going to be hitting things with the front of it, it's going to get damaged at some point anyways, right?
Definitely. So, if it's gonna get
damaged, you
it
might as well
wasn't in
also
my
use it
stinky
as an armor
boot, like
mechanism,
inside.
just in case. It can take something that you normally might not be able to.
Yeah, let me get my core
This
out.
wraps, and you be very careful with its
right. Are
intricacies.
you done with it?
You can wrap the fingers and
Yeah,
keep it
I
to where
agree.
it forms as an armor thing, and then when you need it to form as an arms for you to punch something, then you can take it off.
Okay.
And that way, it might reduce the weight a bit. Because then it's almost like wearing a breastplate, like myself.
I wish it stopped staring.
I might
at
need to
me.
write that down now.
doesn't
Ray, can you
have
would you be willing to
eyes.
write that?
got you.
I can
Hopefully
take it off.
nothing
I can
falls
take it off
off
if you need
when
me
I
to.
pull it. On the count of 3. 1, 2.
2.
Okay, I gotta be
It's
really
so
careful. I don't
exciting.
want any more
It's
parts
so
falling
exciting.
off.
Slap
It
it on.
is. She is much further along than I thought she was.
Auxiliary.
Didn't know there was a prototype.
You didn't find
I've been thinking about it for a while. I put my steel orders in early. I know the manufacturing.
There goes the other hand. I'm so sorry. I got disconnected.
I'm
Oh,
pleased.
that's okay. I mean,
One thing you may want to consider. I noticed that at rest the arms are behind you, so they're pulling you back. If there's at a resting state, the fists, the arms are in front. That will put the center of gravity over your torso. Be less strain on your back as it's not pulling you backwards.
I'll blow the whistle and there's gonna be healing.
I guess then they would be taking the way that Mr. Laz was saying and like wrapping it around like.
You'd want to do a combination of both.
That could work.
Definitely. You want to shift that support to your core.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
That center of gravity, yes. Impressive.
But yeah, that's what I wanna do. That's my idea.
Okay, we can do that. That works.
We have
I feel really like
a lot of mechanical knowledge.
it's really great. I'm gonna be honest. I would never thought of something like this.
So it's exceedingly simple to create a more modern equipment.
Professor, that's the
That is why we-
figure out the rules for a charm on the Masterpiece part.
A shotgun.
He had to
I wouldn't have
practice
thought
on
of that.
utensils on the engraving, so when I get to
Really?
my arms, it'll be easier for me to do.
I believe he was in.
I just need to figure out how to heal people with it.
Mine inside of my hat. That's a brilliant idea. And my gloves.
Heal people with a shotgun.
That's terrifying, right?
Yes.
I didn't think about
He's
that.
gonna like shoot
I
us
don't
with
think a lot
electricity.
actually.
It's okay.
And you want to
Listen,
test that on me?
Strange, considering
No,
I do a
thank
lot
you.
of
I'm
things.
gonna
Yeah.
take all this stuff off because I don't want to dirty up everything again.
Okay, legitimately, how else am I gonna test out to heal someone?
Well, let's
I'm gonna ask other people to be there just in case for
There you go.
supervision.
let's consider maybe animals first. Like rabbits, maybe.
Would be as reinforced.
How'd they go? Were you watching those stuff that was
But
going
would you
on?
rather him shoot you with
The
a
thing is, I
shotgun?
can't use that as a prop.
I've been too busy
An
talking
untested
about
shotgun
things and
of healing.
asking professors if I can learn things.
Look.
I've lost
Right?
With a lot of
You have to
research
stay on
behind
top
it.
of it. With how many of us there's like what, 40,
Right,
40,
okay.
40 of us or so. So
Right
we're
back so we can, I can ask
taking
him,
up a lot of
ask
people's
him
time.
supervise.
But you're my first priority. I already got requests from a local guy who seems like he doesn't know anything about anything, but I'm gonna help him after I help him.
I can't see the expression on your face. Yeah, you don't have your face covered.
What's the purpose of this? May I ask?
A healing shotgun. Love it.
I have not.
Okay, fuck it. We're gonna go. Okay. We're gonna walk into this with a discerning look. So, I'm going to find a place to sit, because Sizzle and her bad back.
I forgot that they were people disguised as Clink. My brain just was like, oh, they're illusions of Clink. How do we get rid of illusions? Punch them. Listen, I'm not the smartest dude on the chat. I just know what to do. I know what I.
That is very.
The real Professor Clink is out there.
I can't do it. I guess.
How to determine whether it's an illusion? Just throw a rock at it.
I have a feeling I know where the real Clink is.
Maybe not. Being avian derived, they don't have the same.
Oh. By the way,
Actually, speaking of that, I need to go check on one of the candidates.
There he is.
I'll be back.
Have fun.
Thank you. I always will.
Well, yes.
It's okay, I'm the same.
Am I incorrect that your birthday was last week?
Yes, you are incorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if it was, I would have wished him
Damn. Damn.
If it was, we got a little bit longer for that.
Another that one's enjoying it too much.
Oh, I see. Now I should have said it was. Damn.
Never look up.
It's my birthday every day.
This takes way too much energy to do.
I mean, we are giving out free Macron samples since we are releasing a new color next week. Hopefully.
I'm still voting.
That's just a fine way to rationalize life.
I'm saying no someone comes over to me.
There it is, birthday.
I can shoot you down. Oh, Paul. Over here.
Here we go. Here we go. Did I need to get my medical back for this?
Oh dear.
Maybe.
I'd hope not. Oh, there's a box as well.
Comes the box.
For someone like Marcus to fall from the height.
It's
very
Mr. Aries, you should look on the side of the box.
Oh yeah, look. Read the side of the box. It's really funny.
They might break a ankle.
I can't be Clink.
It still gets me every time I look
I'm
at
just gonna stand here. Just in case.
It's perfect. It's perfect comedy.
Professor North.
I don't know what it means.
You got twins? Can you go?
But something in my soul tells me it's deeply funny.
Egg eater.
I can glide.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, I'm gonna.
So is he stuck up there?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then I'll send him this reading, bitch.
What is he wearing?
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're making a mess of it.
And we can.
I've hypothesized
Is that-
we used
Baldwin's gonna be pissed.
Is that popcorn?
Now there's no mana.
Could you come down?
Actually, I'm curious to see what Chalmers would have thought of the whole
maybe with the wing
situation
forward.
upon seeing multiple of Clink at once.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I couldn't tell you.
Hello there.
I'd love to know.
Wait,
That's my boyfriend, you clone. I swear to fuck.
There it is.
We can do near miss.
It takes a while to get those instincts for how it feels.
Hey Arlo, does this one smell like Clink up
Yes.
there? Or smell like
Maybe I'll
Legend
try
on
it
Board? Do you get a
sometime.
whiff?
I do not understand.
Smell over here.
Might be hot
Oh, wait.
Popcorn.
Oh,
rolled around
Prowl Interactive, thank you for the follow.
Here's
No.
What?
Good one. Am I with the
You roll around in your food?
Listen, however, you are the only one to start speaking and initiating.
And carry popcorn.
Can I shoot near them?
Also, I don't see most civilians climbing
Well, I won't judge
It
your hobbies.
appears that Clink has fallen asleep.
Oh, I got that. I'll take care of that one.
They're the only one
Oh,
that
morning.
I got this one.
I mean, I could toss you up there, Marcus, but you might not like it if I miss.
Good morning.
Yes. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Clink. I got something I'd like to ask you to do, Clink.
At this point, to get this shit over with, where are you?
No, I'm not allowed to help.
Professor,
I'm not part of the team.
Reginald over there.
I feel so bad for the people who just
He was
randomly
saying
walked
Yes.
in.
I'm actually really happy she had a good conversation with Iku.
My kid had built for strength. They give a increase.
This is a very precarious situation.
It was like my brother. My brother is much more agile than I am, but he's Foxkin.
Good luck.
Hello.
How dare people enjoy their lives around me?
I do.
Could you? Would
Oh
you?
yeah, it's very unsafe.
Norset. I do.
Actually, a little bit worried about you, so I'm just going to move it a little bit.
You do? What do you mean?
What you just said.
I am.
I said, how dare people enjoy their life around me? What do you mean?
I enjoy my life around you, so I have dared.
Man, that's way safer than what you're doing.
Unbelievable.
Oh!
Right, are we doing this?
As much as it pains me to say it, some rules were made to be broken.
I fucking hate you!
That's the scene.
This is bullshit!
Excuse me, don't mind me. Need access to the machine.
Hang on.
Fine!
No.
Just throw me over.
I feel like I could, but...
I thought you said I hope people enjoy themselves around me. Whoops.
Don't fall, Marcus, please.
Oh.
I'm gonna just
Now he's up there.
glasses.
And they're down.
Oh my god, you lunatic!
Marcus!
Oh no!
Be careful! Don't break your ankles.
I think that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. Congrats.
Oh no, don't jump, it's worth it.
Okay, you stay right there.
Are you guys gonna be able to get him down?
distraction.
Well,
Oh, getting him down's the easy part.
this is a predicament.
Needing medical is another situation.
Please do not joke. Please do not joke. Okay. Reginald, do you have your record, yes? You can catch him, right?
Oh wait, no, medical is here. Never mind.
You can catch him, right? Okay, go on down, go on down.
Any damage they may take, if we happen to miss...
Marcus, just now, you almost already got him. Yeah, you did that for nothing, I'm sorry, man.
Yay!
I think it's fine. Maybe.
Fair enough.
Maybe.
Building clinks up to
Congratulations!
Hold on a second. Why didn't we do that?
Sure.
Get you all up there.
Yes. Congratulations! You're in! Except, I lied! Since the beginning! Sorry! Everyone gets food. I'll cover for people if they've had like Nikolai doesn't want to.
How does the solution drop? How do I get rid of it?
Oh, it's probably head back.
If you want to make the illusion, just literally give me a high five and you're good.
I'm sure we can get medical.
Light it for high
You won't
five!
be dead for too long. I'm sure we can get back on. Reginald's already here.
Well, I guess my sister and I should.
It can't be that bad.
It's alright. You got the the trauma's past.
Oh, hi, Lunari. I didn't realize
Now I'm
you
back
were
to
here.
being short.
I'm glad you figured it out.
This is weird.
The illusion made me feel like I could be tall. I hit my headphones up all the time.
Well, I haven't really this place out with having this new
Wasn't me!
actually beat me to it.
I did. You asked me to.
Over there.
Yeah, you grabbed it from me. I mean, who tried to do it?
Oh, okay. By the way. We just heard of it.
High five, Professor.
You've been unclean.
Would you like a piece of buns?
Congratulations, you're back. How did it feel?
Reactions from any of them.
My hands are actually my hands are
Up there, I was
Aren't you that tall? You're
first. I'll admit, it's my hands. It's rather comfortable.
You want to talk to me? We can do that.
Team 3
You should try it. It's very fun.
Team heist.
Like I say, I'm a sucker for
Oh, by the way, Arlo, that color is also amazing. I was already thinking.
Yeah, go for it. I really like it.
It's really good.
It also works well with the white. I ended up changing my undershirt because I thought the white looked better.
thought they were going to beat you to death since I thought that was appropriately silly.
Turn some of the trimming. See if we can
Very
do
clean.
Yeah, I thought about changing the trimming.
Good day, Miss Lila. Have you been studying the notes I've been giving you?
You're welcome. It's good.
Lala have me but and no.
I'm a water specialist.
And have you, do you think you've understood the grasp of basic fundamentals?
I wanted to see if you would out yourself.
Just over there.
Measurements important. Ingredients
I recognize your
important.
voice. I recognize all your voices.
Order of
I've heard you
ingredients
speak before.
important. Reduce impurities
Back to normal now.
important.
It was fun to watch.
Richter's
A
notes
cacophony of odd smells.
in depth
Yes.
of
I had a really
story
bad
numbers and
first time, but it's
different measurements from
I was trying really hard to spell that.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise a bit and make your own measurements. Not all ingredients can be measured by liters and... but you'll get the hang of all of these things. The important part, especially with on the stirring, there is a profound difference between effect if you stir it like just one too many times. The components of the chemicals, they mix too much or they mix too little. Always stick to recipe. Of course, experiment, but I've done my fair share of it, so my recipes are pretty, I would say they're kind of perfect.
So like you refer to it as.
Next step in training, when you have time, we will go out and we will do some harvesting of some of the ingredients.
Yeah, I can track you.
It's not the most common thing anymore, but I think it is important to understand that there is a aspect of nature of where you get these things from.
I see.
Reinhold has
My
ingredients.
one of two defining traits.
My fair share. You just have to know where to look.
It seems more like a
Strength, I guess.
even with the
Perks
spear-like
of being
qualities.
my
It is both a staff and a spear.
Richter have
Yes.
put on ingredients and location.
And deceptively
I
strong.
have a few notes on it, yes.
Is this already your completed?
It is ledger of where I source most of the things. I've too many things to keep in mind up here anymore. The age is slowly erasing it, so I have to write down.
But the main pieces we have wands and stuff that we want to fabricate.
Guess some things don't change.
Yes.
Can the ukulele more
We have had
tomorrow?
time in Lindell to think.
Yes.
This is the result.
You just come by the store, yes? Whenever you have time.
He is at the top of the list. He is up.
To lend out the phone.
What's up?
Spellcrafting and
Alright.
For teach
casting to
about
No worries, my friend.
and Flask.
It's always funny.
We'll be
I
going
think I
over some of
have,
the more practical side of things tomorrow, from what you've learned from
my
the
family's
notes.
always been strong. My dad is,
I'm gonna be able to settle down on what I want for my arms
I
now.
hope you can enjoy the rest of the evening. I will be seeing you tomorrow.
But not really.
Oh, it's against us.
Victor have
There's
fish
more in the
in the
name.
store?
As a matter of fact, I do, yes.
No.
yeah. There's one.
Ukulele. Come later. Buy fish.
My mom is much more interesting.
Make sure that you come before stores close. At nightfall, I usually start closing up shop.
What was that, Professor?
She actually used to be a singer at a bar near here.
Alright.
In the entertainment district.
I hope you have wonderful
A long
evening.
time ago.
I'll be late. Maybe I will see you later, maybe not, but definitely
What was that about the
tomorrow.
entertainment district, Arlo?
Oh, my mom was originally from Reinholm. It's part of why I came here.
Hello, Victor.
My mom used to be
Rue
a
had
singer.
informed me that you were looking for a car mechanic.
Oh, with the entertainment
Yes,
district also some of your old halls.
this is another one of the
No, I was born
skill
in
sets.
with my brother.
Yes.
Heading back out into the city.
My
We have
sister is
our
also
maintenance
exceedingly.
extensively on my monobike.
Oh yeah, that's why I got arrested.
Okay.
The car is not too
I
different.
heard you told me about that.
His old car is in bad shape.
Apologies, everyone. Hayden and I will be using the area.
Get the
Please either
parts
sit on the
to repair
benches or
all this,
leave.
but I need the mechanics to do so.
I do want to see this spa.
This
I'd be happy
includes,
to
of
assist.
course, looking over what is actually broken on it and all of these things.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Whenever you
Yes.
have time in the following coming week, just come by.
Were you the one who was doing the
with your appraisal of what is broken, how much
tuning?
money we need to fix it up.
Yes, I can help you with tuning.
It would not be the first vehicle or equipment that
I
I've
need
serviced.
to tune mine.
Should I do that now or after this fight?
Get on the
Yes.
bleachers or move.
Yes,
Of
I have been assisting with
suppose
the
after this
deliveries
fight-
back to the dorms with
Excellent.
Rue.
Ah. Once they are done,
Very good, very good.
we shall go do that for you.
Have you mentioned
Oh, he's a
our
classic.
Thank you so much.
Then.
And Scarlet Lee too, by the way.
Captain
You
Drea.
haven't seen him
Instructor
use the abilities
Drea.
before, have you?
I haven't seen any of the
Pleasure.
professors use
Yes.
any of their abilities, except for, of course,
Ah,
what Professor Lancaster
Lancaster
showed me earlier.
I suggest
you to
you
get a
bring
little bit
it
more
up.
higher.
Thank you.
In case you've not
Our
heard, there
space
is
is wide.
this bounties
If
rule.
I go higher, I'll be on
That is
Arlo's lap, and I don't
financial
think he wants
compensation for
Well,
any
we're moving on.
hints
No.
or tips on the forge breaker. From Councilmember Mas Cabrillo, it's 500 credits for each.
Any information that
thing
would
that-
lead to the capture or apprehension of this individual. Yes. And given your two...
We would be happy to inform you if we had any.
Of course. Just want to let you
Yes.
know. And that
If
it
we are
might
assaulted,
be...
we will make sure it is a public record.
If you're assaulted, get help. But if you get information...
Of course.
Should be a good enough distance.
I'll be seeing you soon.
If we
then.
were to slam our cores together,
Hope you
Arlo,
have a
you
wonderful
prefer-
evening.
Lunelli, I apologize.
I
for
think I
giving
might
you
make a
little one
shockwave.
higher.
Oh, you want to try it?
I can't hear.
No. What if someone gets hurt?
I apologize.
Looks like
but
it has
can
been
you
set
move one more
perfectly.
higher?
It's boring.
Hickory, Dickory,
I don't want
you may want to go up a couple
Yes?
bleachers.
Well, they only might get hurt.
Understood.
It's only a risk.
You know what
You can't
electricity
go
does to people,
everything.
Luca?
I'm aware, yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
To the
Thanks.
same level as our captain or to your comrades, if possible.
They told me to go one higher.
Make sure they're all safe place for us.
Of course.
Shall we join our
in front
cohort?
of them?
Too bad I have no effects on Saboteur.
For our safety, this is likely the best bet.
It's always fun seeing them two.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen the two go against each other, though.
I doubt things will get
I was
out of
gonna say, have
hand,
you
but
seen
if it
this
does, I
before?
can
I
I've
imagine
seen
I
some of
missed
accommodate.
them
quite
use
a
their
lot when
abilities
you were on in
individually.
Lindell. Hmm.
I heard there were some fights that I missed because I showed up late.
Oh, you were late as
Yeah,
well.
they had... Yeah.
Are they going at it?
Yes, they are going
Yes,
at it.
they will be sparring.
Yes.
Well,
Shit, I want to see this.
the reason I told the instructors was because my train from Eden was slow, but the real reason is because there was a beast tie between Greedon and Argus while I was transferring. So I had to get around it.
Between Greedon and August?
Yeah, there was, a few months ago.
Ooh, I had not heard of this.
Was there any problem other than that it was there? Did anything
No.
bad happen?
I heard that the subjugation force that took out the Scaled Tyrant ended up going through there and clearing it out on their way.
Oh, well, that's good. They dealt with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was between Greedon and Argus?
No, yeah, the Beast Tide was to the north of Argus when I was moving across. And then Argus ended up moving further, and I went to Arnheim, and then down to Argus, and then through Edmund, and then down to Reinhold.
Okay. Was just curious about the location. Oh, he's glowing now.
Ukulala. You
Yes.
see how
I guess question
dusk
for you.
is glowing
you were already
now?
in Greedon. Why come to Reinhold?
That's most likely mage armor.
It's a bit childish.
That might be something you want to look into.
Hmm?
I grew up reading books. My mom would read me
Makes
books.
you more
I believe
resilient.
that is what he did to us.
Yeah, that's the perfect reason
Yes.
then.
And
The
I
childish
kinda,
reasons
like,
are the ones that last.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe
what my
that will
dad
be one
and
of my
my
first
uncles did
immunity.
was, I mean, they were strong, but
I'm excited to see what
I
you
never
do
really
with
got
the
the
spell.
impression that they were like morally that good sometimes. So
Mhm.
I wanted to do something
See,
different.
All of the
They had already
reasons you
swapped positions.
consider adult, duty, honor, things like that, they don't last. They're not real purposes. It's the childish ones that last.
Well, it certainly lasted. It was really scary getting on a caravan by myself for the first time.
I imagine.
Especially since
The
you
chances of
probably
dying
didn't tell your
skyrocket.
dad.
No, my family doesn't know where I am.
Oh, good.
That is why it was good that we were on the
Like you for a
bleachers.
reason.
Yeah, they registered me as a fugitive when I was in jail. They considered me escapee from Greedon. It's not that bad there, actually, though. But I can see how people could see it bad.
Oh. No one's dying and starving under the tyrant?
People don't generally starve. I mean, even the people who don't
yes.
have a lot, they get food. They make sure everyone's fed.
Oh.
But it is strong survives sort of place, so if you're not strong, you kind of get tread upon pretty easily.
I imagine. I heard some stories during my years as a diplomat.
You worked as a diplomat?
Under my father.
All right, you're
Up here,
aren't you the
Asher.
son of one of the
Asher,
Yes, Asher.
Asher, on the bleachers.
Behind me, please.
Oh, I know who your father is. My dad
Oh,
hates
I
your dad.
imagine.
Oh wait, who's your dad? I never
Mine
heard
or
the last
his?
name. His.
I
Both, I
My name is
suppose.
Luca Alphen.
do believe that's like a viper from Final Fantasy
Councilman Alphen
with extra abilities.
of Northern Reinhold.
He's you're like the second cousin to the principal?
Okay, God, I was muted.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
No,
I can see
Voltage
why
doesn't like it
his
when I
dad
call
would hate your
him
dad.
cousin.
An oddly specific amount of information for an out of towner
my-
to have.
My dad is he's the leader of, well, there are war bands that work under the warlord of Greedon, and my dad's part of the First Legion. He leads the First Legion.
What?
My dad is Chieftain Sarkis of the First Legion.
Oh, this does get more fun.
My dad and your dad and a lot of the council have butted heads a lot.
Oh, they have, but his problems are not mine. Not anymore.
Well, sins of the father and all that.
I've had enough of his problems.
Oh, yeah, there's that. I forgot about that.
I feel that all the way.
What is that?
That's a lot. Gravity waves.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Oh, my first thought was going to be
Is
wind.
Bunny not here?
It looks
head out?
wrong.
Well, he has.
I believe she has left.
Okay.
She may be preparing for her book club.
I'll go stop by the
wow.
bakery again then.
I think he has 2 course. I don't know.
I
Both
think he
of
had a
them do,
dark
I
one.
think.
Dusk has 2 cores.
Dark and gravity.
Yes, he does.
The style of
And
fighting.
Professor
that,
Lancaster has too.
Ooh.
That
Well.
almost came in our direction. Oh,
There is a reason they told us.
That is
to
why
say
it's
that.
good that we're behind.
I am glad I had this core out in front of me. Hello, Aries. Goodbye, Aries.
Did you get a little bit of a charge from it?
Not quite. It's just all directed toward the core instead of, my body. Which I'm thankful for. Thank you, core.
The style of fighting that the instructor Hayden is using is actually a school.
School of fighting. As in, passed down techniques. Really?
Yeah, I've seen a few users of it. The lightning dual blade.
Wait, that Lancaster?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Where did it originate from?
I don't remember where it originated from,
It's
but I
raw.
do know there are a bunch of warriors, wardens, and warlords alike who use it.
I shouldn't be joking. Those are some really cool effects.
I actually thought about taking it up myself when I was first figuring out what to use.
You
went
decided
with the
against it.
You went with the bladed shield instead.
Oh, I meant when I was thinking of my arms. No, the bladed shield was something I found on the battlefield.
That. What are you deciding to go for?
Oh, I'm making a torch.
A torch?
A water
Only
torch.
water. Water?
Yes.
Oh.
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 That seemed like backlash.
They're gonna interrupt.
Sparky.
If you wish to watch, feel free to join us up on the bleachers.
Spar, it is not a
As long as you are
duel.
behind a warden, is the Incore thing.
Wardens do not duel.
Well,
Correct.
not here.
Perhaps warlords do.
I mean, is there a real difference between calling it a duel or a spar?
Yes.
What the stakes are?
Death,
I-
usually.
Yes.
Not all duels.
A
are to
duel
the
is
death.
usually for honor.
Oh, are they not?
A spar is often for practice.
He's gathering energy.
Oh, you think that?
Cause all
That
duels
is not
have Cedar
necessarily
Dividend?
smart.
That is
Duels?
really dangerous.
As far as I've understood,
Holy shit,
just
guys.
two warriors competing.
Holy shit.
Paulus is really gonna be pissed.
And here it comes back. Oh,
Ooh.
I think they're both tired.
Yeah, that was a lot of mana, I imagine. Oh, gosh.
That was inspiring.
That definitely felt like a lot. Makes your skin tickle, doesn't it?
I gotta chill up my spine.
Smells like ozone.
Lightning will do that.
Kind of saw the end of it, but
What are you hoping
Very
to do with your water torch?
Oh,
Mists?
because I'm gonna be a specialist, I was thinking about using mist, and then steam attacks.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Can you do steam without a fire core?
Well, I'm gonna make a fire mechanism in the top of the torch, and then push the water through the fire. I've already found out that you can compress it a lot and combust it from Bailey. So I just have to figure out how to properly make the design.
I recommend you look into the chemical components used for flares.
Oh, Io, what are you doing down there?
They can work underwater and across biomes on the
Get up
wastes.
here.
That could be good.
Every caravan had to have some.
Something that could be burned even underwater would be awesome to have.
You would likely have to prepare
They
multiple
are
charges
exceptionally
for it,
bright
though.
as well.
That'll be good for seeing through the mist.
Hello.
Hi, Oni.
They also do not function on mana, so they can be used without alerting pods or other magic beasts.
The double agent.
That is true.
I've now seen exactly what I wanted.
Unless you're conjuring water, then that is a use of mana.
Yes.
With your water core.
It was difficult.
I have learned how to conjure a little bit.
To learn magnetism.
Yeah, once I walked outside and they showed us everything, I was like, oh, this makes the
And he's a swordsman.
I haven't actually learned how to make a proper spell yet.
Yeah.
So I was.
Opal, were you successful in the challenge?
Follow their smell.
What was that now?
What was that, Matt?
Only barely
We
been
were
able to figure out how to
successful,
move rocks with
But
mine.
we got worried
Excellent.
because Clink was up there.
I mean, that's a start.
Oh, I've had zero progress with mine. I've just been
And then we
enjoying the
had-
fact I can
So
run
the
faster.
true Clink was in fact on the ceiling?
He was,
Oh yeah, the
no,
four
he
of
was
us all
on
have
the,
different ones, don't we?
I don't know what it's called.
Well, not just that. I more mean just the general enhancements. I haven't even bothered trying to figure out how to improve myself.
I guess.
Oh, the tapestry rail.
That's it. Yeah. So he was sat up there. We threw Blackstone up there. He got stuck up there.
Which one did you choose
Clink was
again?
already down
You
here.
were-
I grabbed his glasses, and then Clink kind of panicked because
Right,
Blackstone
you
was
just
up there.
said.
And,
I wasn't
you know, we
You're a
were
bright
trying to get him
spot.
down.
It's a whole issue at that point, yes. Heights are dangerous.
Gets worse.
I did get
Well
his
done,
resources.
Professor Lancaster.
Congratulations.
If I had to think of what
I don't die
describe
today.
as an
I'm
elephant,
actually gonna go
pretty
gambling.
good.
It's quite a spectacle.
Let's go. Okay.
I saw exactly what I
won
wanted.
last time I went. I wonder if I should go again.
Thank you,
I believe the entertainment district may be open tonight. I am not sure.
The capabilities of lightning can go beyond just raw power. Utility on its own is
water.
That's part of the.
Probably a bit odd for a dog.
Are you using
Extremely competitive. They
lightning
had
to
spoken of
augment your
dying
movements?
afterwards.
Green
Like
Navy
they-
very fire-based.
To go
One
fast.
that's like opposite.
There was
That
a
is
large
usually
amount of
how it goes.
energy
Increase
around the
my
competition.
reaction as well.
The clamor was large.
Red, so I figured.
Is that something you learned intuitively, or is that something you've
In
actually
hide and
learned
seek
by
is an
experience?
My
important game.
image. I should adopt the opposite.
That's
Most
more
important.
intuitively, as I am not using any sort of magic, so I'm imbuing it to myself. So at the very end of it, I wouldn't deny that I am exhausted, as I am putting a lot more pressure on my body than it should hold.
Is it something you just sort of picked up, or is there a way to train that?
Physical training as it started, endurance, concentration as well.
The
Sounds
mana
easy.
that
It is
you
possible.
had used at the end, were you interrupting his spell through your own encoded or spellcrafted ability?
The reaction between Duskcore and I formed some sort of resonance between the elements we deal with, his gravitational
Was
pulls
resonance.
and my magnetism.
I see.
The cores don't interact innately.
So then that's what the ending
Combination
was?
of the
Was
physics.
Backlash?
Was that Arun?
Of some things we've seen.
So that was
between Biggest
Residence
Brother and
Backlash
Big
that you
Sister.
experienced at the end?
Correct. As this is an odd experience both Dusk and I are facing for the first time.
Take advantage of the opportunity to spar before we lose.
The shockwave blast was
More
a
light.
little bit too much for both of us.
I shall.
I've only ever seen it light against dark.
I shall be getting
pretty cool.
changed.
I've
Alright.
only ever heard of it. You've actually seen it.
What
I should check and see if
What is
Victor-
happening?
Oh, a spar was just completed between Professor Lancaster and Professor Dusk.
I see. My father has a light core.
Ichu, if I may borrow you for a moment.
What was he fighting?
Of course.
Sir?
The 2nd Legion Commander. They have a dark core.
I don't know if I'm as familiar with that one.
Go do something.
I'm gonna take the lift for the rest of the day. I'll be at the dorms if anyone needs me.
I'll see you all later.
See you later.
Have a good one, Scarlet.
I'm probably gonna head back.
I'm afraid I
Make
don't
sure to
actually
leave
know that much
campus
about
at the
breeding.
proper hours. Just love Scotland.
Quite detrimental.
It's just this. It's the same sort of tired feeling whenever I wake up from those one sort of dreams happen.
You were telling Clink that somebody was injured in the arena.
There are no injuries in the arena.
Okay. No injuries. You're good.
No.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
Go on your dinner date now.
Yes, to the engineering bay. I have an attunement to do.
Got a date, but that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Got a Lunelli's and
Good
then
luck.
Professor Dusk at the moment. It was a spar between him and I. So we're just doing checkups.
Ronaldo's in there.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, I do need to.
Professor Dusk,
Wait.
weapon, staff, Hayden, spear, double spear.
Maybe I would have had
That's
better thoughts on
our
that.
candidates. My bad. You do have your core on you, yes?
Yes, I do.
And you've not put it in your mouth,
I
have you?
keep it- No.
Okay, good. You'd be surprised how many of these candidates have been joking about that this week.
I see. No, I have not put it in my mouth or anything.
Okay, good. A light core, is that?
Yes.
I remember that one. That's a nice one. Good choice. I guess good chance. Place it in the center. And what would you like your core attuned to? Caster, tank, shooter, specialist.
Support.
Support. Fantastic. All right. Hands on the edge here. Both hands. You may or may not feel something, but trust me, it is happening. And there you go. Attuned to support. If you ever do change your mind, it can be retuned, but remember, that does reset your progress with synchronization.
Understood.
Do you have any questions about your attunement or anything?
I was kind of curious. Is there... I was just wondering into the color. If light's supposed to look like this.
Well, that is the beauty of light, is that pure light is actually every single color. If you wanted to shine a different color, if you're not enabled to do that innately, through practice, you might be able to figure out how to do that. To take portions of the light and only let those portions shine through. For instance, if you want a magenta, like a burning pink, all you have to do is find that green color and limit it. That way only the red and blue come through, combined to make magenta.
I see.
The important thing is to meditate, to spend time with your core, to feel for it and feel the mana that it is providing for you. And figure out how to let that flow to manipulate it. You know the difference between innate casting and spell casting, do you?
Innate and spellcasting. Innate is more of like, say, more natural, something that you don't really feel like comes more naturally, or am I incorrect?
Not exactly. So, innate casting is willing an effect, willing something to happen, willing the mana to manifest in a way. You're not using the aids of runes or chanting or reciting a spell. Spell casting does that. It requires runes or chanting. Deeper meditation. With spell casting, it takes a little longer, but those effects tend to be stronger. Innate casting, where you're willing it to happen, is, I don't want to say less precise. It's definitely intricately tied to how much you synchronize with your core. It is more of a feeling, where you are willing it to happen. If you lose focus, if you think about something else, it can affect what happens, or how effective the end result is.
I see.
Doing small parlor tricks with limiting the spectrum of light shouldn't be too difficult, and might be something you can simply pick up innately and not have to worry about using up bigger focus on.
Okay. Would that be a good starting point?
I think that would be. If you're not focused on doing something else, if you don't have a singular focus in what you want to do. Starting with that will definitely help with synchronizing and getting a feel for your core and becoming one with it.
Understood. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. If you have any questions other than that, feel free to find me. I have office hours early in the morning.
Understood. Thank you again.
Well, I'm sure they're going to be closing the doors to campus soon, so I'm going to head into town since the school day is over.
I will do the same.
Actually, this is good timing. I need to ask you or inform some information to you. If this conversation is done, if not, I can wait.
No more question. Can ask later.
I apologize for intruding.
It's fine. Thank question. Professor Dusk.
Enjoy your night, Iku.
You too.
Sorry, bro. I won't take much of your time. I hate keeping drag you like this.
You're fine,
What the hell? Good evening.
Evening.
Well, if you ever need to talk to anyone, I'm here.
Think lots about arms. Scarlet arms.
Satisfied, and then when you're done with that, something bigger.
Alright.
And when you're done with that, pick up a giant bone of ham and cover that and see how it reacts. Or ice. Can you?
I appreciate it.
Are you alright?
Sorry. I was excited. I wasn't like, okay, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm so scared of more to the edge again. There you go. There's also another bench!
What, you want me, where do you want me to move on that bench?
You can't see me.
I'm just saying there's...
Should have gotten
Oh,
more
yeah.
happy with you.
Yeah, I'll move out the way.
Gotta go get them.
Your big butt is in the way.
I'm quite classical.
Good
Success
thing.
will indeed be perfect.
Alright. Can I see some identification there?
But of course you can.
Alright. Let's see. What does it say on here?
It should say a Mr. Horrow Lancaster Orphan on there.
Oh my gosh. Right. Yep. Age. You are of age. Unexpired. And this is a real ID?
But of course.
Alright. You're good there. Do you require a box of bullets as well?
Well, that would be preferable if I could use it if need be.
Alright.
You know the scares as of recent. Oh, somebody is behind me. Hello! I'm going to guess that you're there.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
I was wrong. Hi.
I'm sorry, are you purchasing a gun?
No, I'm purchasing a revolver. Of course, I'm purchasing a gun.
And you can't see.
Well, with this on, no, I can't. But if I simply remove it, like,
Then why are you wearing it?
I can all of a sudden see. Personal preference. And yes, I would love some bullets. Thank you.
Yes. Here
Right. Okay.
Box of bullets and a revolver. Revolver pistol is 80cc. Box of pistol bullets is 20cc for 50 bullets.
Let's see, so 100 total.
100cc total. Alright.
Here you go.
Thank you kindly.
No problem at all.
You know how to operate one of those things?
Well, I've shot before, so in the past I've had a bit of experience.
Alright.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What was your name again, by the by? Just to make sure I don't forget it.
Karguk.
Karguk. Well, thank you, Karguk. And you, I've not heard your voice before. Who might you be?
That would be a wall.
I?
They don't
Guess
tend to
wrong
have names.
Again. Oh, really? That's confusing. I've interviewed a lot of really nice walls as of recent.
You know, it's a lot more polite if you're actually looking at someone when you're talking to them.
I think they're in front of me.
Will not question their ways. I am Captain Andrea.
Captain Andrea. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Do you prefer handshakes or just more? I was going to say eye contact, but, you know.
We'll just go with pleasantries for now. I don't want to put you through the hassle of removing your mask
Wonderful.
again.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Well, my name is Horo. It's nice to meet you.
Haro. Pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Look for the Reinhold Chronicle.
Oh, the Reinhold Chronicle. Okay.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Well, it gives you some,
That's it.
what's the word? I don't want to say credibility. But you're not just a random person buying a gun that wears a mask that doesn't know where people are standing.
No. I'm afraid I'm not one of those crazy individuals now.
And
I
I
merely
could-
wear this because, from my perspective, it makes the job a bit easier.
How so?
Well, I have a very terrible time looking people who have had tragedy strike them in the eye and interview them accurately.
I see. Interesting.
That and I also hate showing my face. Very bad phobia.
I see. You have a voice for paper.
Mm-hmm.
Or a face for radio.
Well, yes.
Face for radio, that's the saying.
A face for radio. I
At least
like
that's
that
what you
saying.
think.
It's very pleasant.
Mm.
Well, I believe so.
Fair, fair.
I would say I'd take the ideas of, you know, the black fabric and such to heart, so that you can actually see while still hiding your face.
Admittedly, though, bumping into random things is quite funny sometimes.
Oh, it can be, and you still can do it for the bit. However, if you want to shoot a gun properly, and you have a phobia of showing your face, you still need to see.
I mean, it's not going to stop me from taking it off to shoot if I need to defend myself. I may be completely horrified at the concept of taking it off, but I'd rather be alive.
I'd make sure you can see and still have it on. Believe me, if you can actually see, might help.
I would suggest a gun safety
Maybe,
class.
maybe not.
If you're getting a gun for self-defense, having the muscle memory of drawing and shooting is quite necessary.
Oh, okay. Now, I've shot in the past with this particular type of weapon, so I should be okay, I think.
I see. Well, I don't want you to become the focus of one of your articles. That would be unfortunate.
That would be very silly. I wouldn't be able to write it if I was dead.
Mind coming over here for a sec, by the way? I've got one
Oh,
thing
yes,
for
of
you to
course.
sign real quick.
Set a release of liability.
Here's your pen. Yes.
Wise man, wise man.
That's just so then if you're stupid enough to shoot it with the mask on and you hurt a civilian, you are under full fault. And there is no liability towards the forge front.
I would hope not if that was it. Do people actually do that if they fuck up and don't sign that paper? That's ridiculous.
Believe me, there's not many a time where you need to sign the paper. However, you're kind of wearing a mask that blinds you, and you just bought a gun. And you
I'm
say
not
that you
as
don't
silly
like
as I
taking
might
it.
seem. It's okay, but I appreciate your precautionary, well, nature. It's lovely to see in the likes of a professional like yourself. Truly.
Thanks.
No problem at all. Professionalism is very important. The main reason why I wasn't going to do the whole slip thing is because I think integrity is important. And if I were to just fall for the sake of falling, well, I mean, that's just kind of ruining it, isn't it? A fall needs to be authentic, as does a story. That's how the world works.
Fair enough. Sorry to
I
ask
forgot
to
where they were.
move.
Are you shaking your head at me?
Forwards, yes? No, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, no, you are facing,
There you are, over there.
I'd say about 15 steps, then turn right, another 15, then turn left, and slam straight into the door.
Thank you. I haven't memorized this, well, inside of the shop. I'll take your, I suppose, directions literally. Thank you.
Oh, no.
No, Aaron.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Candidate, I believe you were next.
I wasn't buying any. I was waiting for. I don't know.
Told him he's going to slam straight into the door.
Aaron, if you want to, maybe get some stuff, heated up outside in the forge or something.
I can do that for you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Master
How can I
Gargak,
help you?
I would like to order something
Yes,
custom.
Ah, the words I like to hear.
Fantastic.
You got a blueprint, or what kind of idea you got?
I want to put that entirely into your court. I trust your craftsmanship. But I have some requirements. Highly conductive. I have a cadet who is learning to use electricity. And I want to give them basically a grounding rod that doubles as a dagger.
Ooh.
So functional, once they're done figuring out how to manipulate their new energies. And then once they're done, they have a dagger to carry with them for self-defense. So.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Picture this.
Alright.
They hold the dagger. Rubber on the handle, so then it's fine, right? For them to hold. Where are they conducting the electricity from? Is it from their finger, or...?
Well, that is an interesting question. I and they don't know. So I was thinking not to hold it when using it as a conductor. Making it completely out of metal so that they could sit on the ground, drive it into the ground, let it stand on its own, and then from there, however they learn to manipulate their mana, they can build up a charge and then, if necessary, touch it to the dagger and immediately discharge it without hurting themselves or anyone else around them.
Okay.
Because as they learn how
So
to...
simple dagger body would be fine.
In fact, it could be completely one piece out of metal. If you think that would work.
Could be. Probably would be fine. Was very conductive. Could make something thick out of bronze. Bronze is usually pretty conductive.
Okay. I trust you.
The issue is how they get the charge.
Well, that's going to be their part. Do you want to? Do you know how a warden's magical foci works? So
worked a little bit on some before. I've been to one of the examinations and orientations before.
Okay. Well, the electrical charge will be completely created, manifested on their ends. They wouldn't need this dagger as a focus. It's mainly as a practice tool. I want them to learn how to manipulate these energies without the aid of something else. This is more of a safety practice tool.
Right. The only issue is, even if you get the, your core, and you conduct your electricity, you're likely still gonna have to. Well, I guess maybe you could just send it out and then it hits the
right. So
thing, kind of.
What they'll be instructed
to
do is they will be manifesting electricity and creating a field, and holding that field, and concentrating it.
Okay.
And if they at some point feel as though they're losing that concentration, or the field is starting to become erratic, that is when they can feed it into this dagger to ground it into the earth. Well, into the ground. Which will be fine.
I got it. Alright. So, you have a steel blade, so then you can get it right into the ground if you need it.
Okay.
Very durable, very tough. But then you have the handle of it, the very end, that is up, be bronze. So then that will attract the lightning down to it. Get it into the dagger and down to the ground.
That sounds genius. Can you have it done in a week?
I can get some. I could have it done in a day.
Let's do a week.
You got it. I'll have it ready and you can pick it up next week.
Alright. I'd like to pay in advance, can I?
Sure, happy. Let's see. Knife dagger's normally about 20 cc. I'd say it's a bit unique, so I'd probably put about 25 cc, just because the mix of them, the metals.
25 cc.
Thank you kindly.
And candidate Celestia, a pink-haired harpy, will be by in a week to pick it up.
Ah, Celestia. I know her well.
Oh, perfect. Fantastic. I'll let her know to see you in a week.
Of course. Thank you very much, Captain.
You're very welcome.
I'll get right to work.
Shit.
We're having to draft up blueprints for our arms, and I am not.
What about it?
I feel way too tired. I don't know. I think it's from something I had asked a while ago.
Unless I am specifically asked by someone.
However, the individual denied.
I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling.
I don't have too much time before
I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling.
Can you please take my team?
You can try and convince him otherwise. It's the lieutenant with the green hair. Why would someone even do that? Why would someone even intentionally put themselves in danger just to make someone else upset? It makes no sense.
Living here now. For time being.
Hello?
I saw Braggy getting interviewed earlier by the Chronicle.
Let me,
The one with the mask on?
Yes, the one that just bought her.
Actually.
One with the mask that just bought a
There is?
revolver.
Cool. There he went.
You get used to it.
Oh, there's a whole group.
Oh, he's going over there, I think. Oh, there's a pool. Ah, alright, that's who I was looking for.
Celestia.
There's a whole procession going on. Yes.
Master
Captain.
Karguk is working on something for me. I want you to pick it up from him in about a week.
A week? Okay, got it.
He's
How heavy is it?
expecting- Oh, you'll be able to carry it, no problem.
Okay. I'll get it then. You want me to deliver it to the school?
That'll work.
Understood. I'll give it for you in a week. I'll go check with him.
I saw him earlier, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, he's in his
I
forge.
think his assistant's down there.
Oh, he's there. Okay.
Yeah, he's inside right now. Yes.
Okay.
Alright, well.
Understood.
I'm going to go ahead and get out of my work clothes. As I see you've gotten out of your
Okay.
uniform. Very lovely outfit.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. It was a gift from a friend of mine after I left the orphanage.
I see. I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like something you would pick out.
I've never bought clothing for myself. I've always, before this, was wearing an orphanage or wearing uniforms, you know.
Of course.
Still don't like spending money.
I see. Right.
She said I said she wanted to see me in something that looked
in the office.
proper.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I said I have no idea what that looks like.
I mean,
all I wore was that sort of thing.
Fair. Did you keep wearing the orphanage uniform after you aged out?
They took them all back, but I just bought, a real simple smock and stuff from them.
I see.
They let us keep, well, I should say, they let us buy some of the older clothing, Most of the stuff they take in is donations, but anything we make in there we get to keep, so.
I'm happy
She didn't
they...
like that it hung off my shoulder.
It did not fit you well.
Because, I don't know how to sew.
Ah, yes.
There has been quite a lot of that.
Right. Well, I'll see you around.
Anything in particular to note?
Aye, understood, Captain. Have a good day. I'm gonna go follow and go see what they're up to.
Might be the harder ones to survive.
Oh yeah, because they have so many places to hide. Like they could be there, they could be there. Nightfall is what she said.
They're not good at climbing, but they're good at digging. So.
Right, that's right. Well, it went places.
No worries. Ah, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yawn. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I had a freaking chugged a monster before we started.
Anyway, I have peanut butter square thing.
Fuck.
Maybe they do attune to us in certain ways, and they do change to respond.
The main ingredient is peanut butter.
What matters is these are our lifelong partners now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. No, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked room 1, didn't I? This morning. Nope, I did not pick room 1. Room 2? Nope. Wait, am I on? No, I'm on the correct floor. Maybe it was the first room on the left here. What room is this? If it's room 1, room 9.
She's got like.
There we go.
How many dads do you have?
Yes, this one.
Lazarus and
I-
Baldrus and Braggy.
Don't know if I'm allowed to, but you know what? Fuck it. Okay. Alright, chat, we're gonna sit and hydrate for a moment and listen to people downstairs.
Was the first official and then there was that. And then Daddy's kind of a third because him and Laz are battle buddies.
Armored leggings that accentuate her talons and her fighting style could mostly be her legs. Unfortunately, if I was more dexterous and more in shape, that would be a fantastic idea. Unfortunately, implementing that physically would be difficult. This will be the first time using that agreement. What agreement?
I might know about it. Sister, apparently. I might know too, but I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I might copy his homework. Maybe. I didn't know her. I wasn't the last.
I did not overhear that. Conductive dagger like a stiletto. Exactly. Basically, she wants to give, since they're talking about concentrating electricity, she wants to give,
I don't know why I worded it like that. It's nothing I can.
well, she's not giving. Well, she's getting. She sees it as getting, not giving, but getting Celestia a practice tool. 25 CCs is not that bad. What if they did stab, then trip their opponent, then release their electricity? I'm happy that he went from fully bronze to a bronze handle and a steel blade. I'm not sure how effective bronze is at conductivity compared to steel. But that'll work. It'll be gentle on the hand.
Wow.
Am I? Yeah, I look fine, I think.
Are you okay? That's why you came home. Are you okay?
Yes.
Came back all.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
Oh, that's cool. To a ballistic knife taser.
You can make his glow.
Exactly, and that's something that she could do if she decides to go that route. The blade shoots out what they can tase them. Proper, she says. We roll with it. Oh, right. You're in a small room. Yeah. Has my secondary monitor been thing been that this entire time? No. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's been. I think switching avatars messed up the camera. Weird. Haven't noticed it. No, I remember seeing the side of her. Also, midriff. Yay. Yeah, I think it was when I changed avatars. So I put on the social clothing for tonight. Gonna go get my coffee and pastry. I will look at that later unless I need to look at it now. Yeah. How much longer do we have? We only have 55 minutes. Holy hell. Today's been a good day. We're back, baby. Yeah. I was actually watching some America's Funniest Videos before stream today. Before roleplay. Can I not? No.
For me, I found sitting in a dark room.
I'm gonna do a quick height check. I feel as though I might be shorter. I need to adjust the height of these avatars. So I come up to this first outcropping. And then in this one.
I just concentrate on.
No, she's the right height. Oh, wait, no, wait.
How it feels to be in my body.
Okay, no, she's the right height. Cool.
My breathing.
Andrea social.
Shutting everything out and just feeling.
Let me go ahead and boop boop. Double check the. Okay, the camera's good. And we're gonna stand over here so we face the camera. And.
Well, it sounded really
Alright, we changed clothes.
Yeah, thank you.
That was me changing clothes.
If you want, I can sit with you at some point.
Where's the couch? There's the couch, which means the camera's, yeah, right there.
on the roof at night.
Oh, alright.
If you want to come join me tonight, if you like.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
This should be a shock to
After hours, it gets super dark. You
Drea.
can't see a thing. That's perfect.
Or Celestia. Okay.
So I'll be staying here tonight.
The flashlight up
instead of
top.
walking home.
Alright, cool. No clipping.
What am I asking? I ask a lot of things.
Nothing. You ask way too many questions sometimes about things that you shouldn't ask about.
Do you now?
Debbie, quit. What's the first question on your mind right now?
Oh no.
Can I get a burger?
Who the hell knocked on the door?
The answer is yes, so let's go get the burger.
Hell yeah. I'm so
Scarlet?
hungry.
Yeah, you've been talking about being
I
hungry
need to
for a bit.
eat. I'm so hungry.
Are you fucking
You're gonna have to carry me out of this place, Uriel. I'm just so tired and hungry.
Do you hear that knocking?
It's you.
I did?
No, hearing that.
For a brief second,
yeah.
I
think it was Theo knocking on Scarlett's door.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Catch her! Catch her!
I'm not
What?
Oh dear.
Was it convincing? The whole acting thing, was that good?
Yes. Wait,
Oh,
that was
you're
your
an
acting?
actress.
You're getting so good.
I haven't tried. I haven't gone over there yet. I've been too scared.
Ah. Ah. I hope he doesn't spoil the surprise. I mean, not as a surprise, but
I've never seen the captain dressed in anything that wasn't a uniform.
I think she just noticed the outfit. Whoops. I will not tolerate any students commenting on my looks.
It's lovely to see a familiar face. That's what I would say if I could see you right now. I can't do that.
Blueberry and raspberry fruit tarts.
Blueberry. Blueberry.
What recommend?
Blueberry.
Well, it appears that they are recommending blueberries,
I would have to say my recommendation is the blueberry.
but I would say that
Blueberry.
understood.
Oh.
Would you like a personal size tart or a larger?
Personal.
That will be 2 cc's then.
You want to grab two? I'll be getting one also.
Understood. Here's your bag. Please be careful with it.
Thank.
Oh, you're welcome.
Money on counter.
Thank you very much. Would you just like the blueberry tart, or would you like a coffee or tea?
And a coffee,
well with it?
please.
Understood. That will come to a total of 3 cc's.
All right.
Here's your coffee. And let's see here. Since you did tell me, I was able to grab it ahead of time. And once again, as well, as I had said before, please be careful with it.
Of course.
I hope you do enjoy. Thank you very much.
I absolutely will. Thank you. I've been looking forward to blueberries all week.
You're very welcome. And I hope you do enjoy them.
I will.
Oh, unitch your brain. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to say, isn't it? What a description. Are you okay, by the way? I have to ask. Seem a little out of it. Itchy. Ah. Oh, peachy. Oh, I'm glad you've had a good day, truly. Wait, Book Club, I heard? You're hosting it, right?
That's right. This is the fan fiction fan club.
Oh, well,
I have prepared several copies of some of the fiction I have written.
Wonderful. I have to ask, out of sheer curiosity, who are the stars of this fan fiction? Who are the characters?
Let's see. The main characters of this one are Valdris and Sir Lazarus.
Ah, I see.
The main characters of this one are not Sir Clink and not Sir Reginald.
For legal reasons, I
And
respect
the
that.
main characters of this one are not Sir Blitz and not Sir Ares.
Ah.
I would like to hear the not Sir Blitz and the not Sir Ares one.
I would also love to hear that one.
Here are copies for both of you.
Okay. It is not for you, it is for him because he asked for it.
I did ask for it, indeed.
Here is one
Thank
for
you.
you
I
as
appreciate
well.
it.
Which one is this one?
I'm so confused right now.
The one between. That's right.
Yeah, not Sir Blitz and not Sir Ares. Speaking of which, one moment. Let's see. Wow! That is a peculiar description.
Yes.
That is what you took your mask off for.
I can't see.
Why? What is?
I know.
And
You said you did not
there's-
want people seeing your face.
I can't read otherwise, and I was here to check for legal reasons if it was close to, not Blitz, and it certainly is nothing like them.
What kind of
In the
fanfictions
slightest.
are these? Are they romance?
Yes. When you read through them, especially this story, there is fighting and
tail feathers are the exact same size as the others.
At one point, not Sir Blitz
Other models?
mentions how not Sir Ares has a way of keeping his fire burning. Then the two get rather intimate. Not
That is
Sir
incredibly
Ares is quite a brat in this one, but not Sir Blitz keeps him in line.
Who are you looking for?
How scandalous. Oh. I love that. That is so funny. You know what? I think I'm going to enjoy
I
reading
have
this.
been told my descriptions are quite intricate and vivid.
Well, in my opinion, the more detail you go into writing, the better it is.
Now that I
You want to
joined the
make sure
club,
it's
I will
realistic.
make sure to write my own fanfiction.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
look forward to reading them.
It's more fan fiction being
Do you
written.
have any
What?
suggestions of who I could not write the fanfictions about?
I have
Such
been
as the
asked
not
to
Sir
write.
Ares.
I have been asked to write a fanfiction about a warden candidate who is childhood friends with a worker at a clinic. However, I do not have much inspiration as I do not know much about the characters themselves.
Shiloh?
course not. It's not these people. They even specifically say that.
It
It's
is
nothing
not
to do with them.
Shiloh, and it is not Evan. Is that his name?
Evan
Obviously
or Kane
not,
was my
if it
guess.
is not him.
I'm
Was either
positive that
Shiloh and
not
Kane or
is a
Shiloh and
correct guy.
Evan?
Mhm. Well, by the by, if you want my advice as
are
a humble
childhood friends,
professional,
I am here for the show.
you should
So are
write
we in
fan fiction
Arthur.
about whoever your heart desires or whatever your brain thinks would be funny. Writing with passion is one of the most fun things you can do. Put your heart into it. Think about it for a while. What would be the most fun
What is
to
your
write
name?
about? Oh, I'm Horo. H-O-R-O.
H-O-R-O. Understood.
Yes. What did you ask?
Oh no.
We'll find out.
Okay, that's wonderful. I'm near certain I'm older than you, but pop off, King.
Oh, speaking of things that would be fun, the pairing that I have been most enjoying is not Sir Clink and not Sir Reginald.
Well, that's actually happening.
Game,
dating.
Yeah, it's not fun anymore.
Today's game has inspired me.
Isn't that
Add a third? What?
The game inspired them. I'm sure your writing's going to be excellent.
I'm terrified now.
I hope so.
If you don't mind,
Can you
if
imagine
so mind.
what would happen if Sir Clink were to clone himself, or not Sir Clink were to clone himself, and have an encounter with not Sir Reginald?
Well, if that were to be the case, I think it could be extraordinarily intimate. I mean, you already saw earlier the physical representation of multiple of them in the same room. So if that were to inspire you at all to write that sort of thing, I would advise it. And if you need any help with more specific detailing, for a laugh, I'll give you some help. I've done this for a very long
Thank
time.
you. I'll be
No
sure to
problem.
contact you.
Oh, but of course. Thank you. That sounds quite comedic.
Jess, what do you think?
Sure,
Well,
sure.
welcome back.
Good idea.
What was the topic of
You like the idea?
discussion?
Oh,
What
nothing
idea
much.
does
Just
Jess like?
right there. Hello, Victor.
Hello. Do
Hello.
I heard about some sort of book club meeting?
Yes,
Something along
this
the
is
likes.
the Fan Fiction Fan Club. You are free to join.
I will attend this, but I'm quite careful. Okay, I'm listening. What is this about?
Understood. Pull up a seat.
Victor, my friend, I
There is
believe,
I hope you don't mind if I steal this one.
Oh no, by all means. Oh no, by all means, you can have that chair.
It's quite funny. I believe the main topic.
I know
of
it
these
was
fan fictions, by the
inopportune,
way,
but
my
I hope
friend
you are
Victor, is
somewhat enjoying my
romance.
sister's
Do you like
book
romance?
club
You a
since.
fan of that?
Well, I assume you have been.
Read a few, yes.
Oh, well within
in my,
earshot.
younger
I've been
days.
sitting here minding
I
my own
was quite
business,
enamored with,
drinking my coffee and eating this blueberry.
Oh, that is the sheep.
Yeah,
Pardon?
We were discussing.
There
the
actually is a
fiction.
sheep of.
Oh dear.
I'm just.
The sheep was stuck down there. If you don't mind, I will sit here.
No, by all means.
But yes. Oh, there's multiple sheep actually.
Do you have any wheat or grain-based products that aren't used in baked goods right now? You can
No,
feed the sheep.
sadly. I was about to say, technically speaking, we have our bread, but that is already cooked.
Yes.
I don't know
That's not
how
good
good
for them
bread
to
would be
eat.
for them.
Not good. It expands in the stomach. So a lot of times ducks, other animals, it's not really a good idea. So they'll eat more than they realize and then get really sick and bored.
We
of
have
it.
some berries. Some blueberries and raspberries that were left over after we made today's tarts.
I don't remember if that's good for sheep or not. I'd have to look back at my books.
Okay, come on.
Right. Books.
I hope you are okay.
Candidates need more rope to tie up a sheep. That's quite funny.
Oh my god.
I might write a light-hearted article about tonight's events in general. If you don't mind, that is, I might include a little part of the club.
So, do you read your sister's
I don't mind.
writings?
Wonderful. Publicity's never a
Yes,
bad thing.
she shows them to me as she writes them. They are quite colorful, to say the least.
I do not believe that the fanfictions
I
that are
see.
being written should be put on a newspaper. You make it. What is the word I am looking for?
Yes, what is the word you're looking for, dear?
They may be too explicit for the public.
Explicit?
I'm not going to go into detail.
I'm not listening. I'm minding my own
Not
business.
explicit. It's more referencing things. They're definitely not 18 plus fanfiction about people that don't exist.
Also, I do not wish to not exist over here, so I'm just going to mind my own business.
The story we were discussing was the story of an encounter between not Sir Blitz and not Sir Ares.
Ah, I see.
Bun, dear, what if we gave them actual names?
I have written these stories.
That might help with the
I
distinction, at the very least.
I have been told my writing
this is quite a lot.
vivid and intricate.
That one.
It is very.
It is also quite
there's a lot of
colorful.
Oh, okay, I see where this is going.
It's very realistic, isn't it, Victor?
It's
very realistic. The details extraordinary.
When do you speak? Do you write from
By
experience,
the
or
way.
how do you?
Yes.
By the way, it is a pleasure to
I
meet
do
you.
not have any
Biscotti
experience
Bisco,
of my
the
own.
Bad Luck Bakery.
I have greatly appreciated your baked
The
goods.
information, do you just copy from
It
other
is
books?
the highlight of my evenings to
I'm
come by and get
glad that you
a
have.
coffee and a confection.
I research and extrapolate.
I'm very glad that you have. So, do be careful drinking coffee this late.
Well, we'll just say I'm a night owl
I
then.
have always been curious.
Fair enough then.
I don't really sleep much as it is already, so no
Sex.
no feathers off my back.
Yes.
That does make sense.
Along
This
with
is where this is going,
romance.
yes.
Well, I mean, reproduction in general.
So I always wondered.
I'm trying to not.
As I am too. I always wondered, do you consume your own goods or do you work purely off of recipes?
I've never seen him run this fast.
I do consume my own goods, though things are usually a bit more bland to me.
Oh wow.
Impressive.
Interesting.
While I can eat and such, quite a few things tend to be a bit more bland.
Exactly correct.
I see.
Or any
A lot of people usually prefer.
I'd love to one day try something that's not bland to you.
Some people do.
Do you ever make anything that's
Because it has some form of
more
intimacy because it is someone that they
in
care
tune
about.
with what you
Yes.
would like?
Me too. I
Really?
must ask, by the way, do you feel
Are the things that we can usually taste are things that are strong flavors, such as the miss
To be
for our
honest,
bread
I don't know.
macaroons, the chili pepper flavor.
I see.
Oh,
What
heat.
portion of
Okay.
my programming is truly emotion, and what portion
There was
of
also
it
the
is just a series of
yellow miss for
reactions.
our macarons as well. I can also taste that.
Well, it's very.
And what
easy
does
to
the yellow
answer
taste
this.
like?
I know lots of people think
It
it's
seems-
very philosophical, but
It
here's
seems
my
to be a moderate sour
If you have a
taste.
desire or a
Not
genuine
much,
want,
but other people
doesn't
seem
matter
to
where those
overreact
instructions
to
come
it.
from. Be it
I think I would like to
1 to 0
try
or
the red one one day with
neurological
a hot
functions of the
chocolate.
brain. Both are
Once
just a
the,
series of
weather
ones and
turns.
zeros
Well.
in their own right, telling you what you do and don't like.
Well, I hope
Genuinely
that
have
day
preference
does
for
come
something,
soon.
be it
Though,
food,
it
environment,
should.
pricing.
Well, at least it should start to get cooler.
That you'll
We'll
Yes.
have to bring out our fall menu.
Indeed. So many pumpkins.
Authenticity. is
So many
something you should
pumpkins
think
will be
about.
sacrificed.
Indeed.
That involves comparing yourself to another
Pumpkins
species,
is-
another species to yourself.
I do
and
hope to
you
get
shouldn't
a good
compare
shipment
yourself
of
to other people.
pumpkins in.
In my humble
Yes.
opinion, at least.
Maybe even a small amount of cinnamon, though that is usually a bit more difficult.
that is
I
certainly
have a
something
much
to
easier way
Yes.
of
think about.
interpreting of if she has
Very
emotions.
difficult.
I just read
The
this.
more exotic trees since the
It is
yeah.
quite specific, isn't it? I quite like it.
Ha ha ha!
It is quite hard to get some spices like that. But
yes,
maybe for a special occasion.
Well, I think at least.
Well, the festival's coming up soon. You planning on putting together any special menu items?
Could be very fun for this. More people can ask you about your fanfiction.
I was thinking of doing so. We usually do so. I've been doing a bit of testing with a new dish that I had some people try so far, and I've been taking their feedback.
Well, I do hope that.
Hopefully, it has been good.
If that's the case, I'll be sure to write something.
Well, I'll have to try out next week as well.
No problem. It's what I do for a living. Besides, I'm sure I'll
as
be
I continue to
entertaining read
prototype
for the
it
readers
to
of
see
the Random Chronicle.
if people tend to enjoy it. But I need a better source of cooling, to say the least.
Better source of cooling?
Oh,
Is it an
by the
ice
way,
cream of some
you
sort?
like
Maybe a
to
sorbet?
Also, take a
Oh.
look at the
Yeah,
other
you'll see.
2 stories I've brought today.
I am intrigued now.
Well, I do hope you look forward to it.
I am.
I would love to. Seeing other people's writing is entertaining to me, after all.
First is the writing between
Oh boy.
Valdris and Sir Lazarus.
You mean not Valdris and not Lazarus, right?
That's a choice.
This one did
I have
not
read
have
this
their
story.
names changed.
Which one is that?
This was before
Oh.
someone asked me to change the name.
Not who and
The
not
one
who?
that she's currently talking
Is
about.
that copyright or personal preference?
Not Principal Valdris, and not I
This
believe
one
Lazarus is the
is
Principal.
inspired
yes.
by true events. It starts with a fight between Sir Valdris and Sir Lazarus.
Oh my god, did
After
you write
a
enemies
chase
to the face?
throughout
I'm sorry?
I watched
After a chase
I
throughout
watched Principal
Lindell,
Valdris
the
read
2
this.
of them
It was quite
finally
the
meet
experience.
again in the forest
Do tell, how did he
and
react?
have a very intimate reunion.
Well, if I remember correctly,
I remember this.
it was something along the lines of good writing, but he seemed to be quite standoffish. But I believe
I do not believe
Lazarus
so.
laughed.
Inspired by true events.
Yeah, that is very sexual.
Oh,
and
that was
very
the end of that comment.
specific. Did you?
That sounds like
she
Valdris and
happen to
Lazarus, yes.
This is realistic.
Yes.
This is very realistic.
Thank you.
No problem. You didn't answer the question.
What was the question?
Did you see this happen or something? You say it's based off of real events, and it is very detailed. Like, this is almost lifelike.
Thank you.
I do hope you don't mind my company,
You
and
know
I'm
what?
not bothering you, by
You're
the
welcome.
way.
Not at all, not at all.
I didn't have much else to do besides just stay inside, so
Yes.
better to stay outside.
Absolutely.
Single.
If anyone were to come up to go inside, you'd be able to see them come in. So, by all means, I'm more than happy
Did
to
you know
welcome
that,
the company.
genitalia especially are very, very
Good to
detailed.
know.
That's impressive
Yes.
to get that level of accuracy down.
Plus, I'd say it is probably better than just accidentally overhearing
like
what is
to
currently
read
going on
instead
at the
one
table over.
between not Clink and not Sir Reginald?
Of course.
You know, it's with mixed emotions.
Now I'm curious
Here you
about
go.
that one.
There are portions that I'm
You
overhearing and I'm
know,
okay with.
Speaking
With
of their
this
current
one,
story,
not Sir
today,
Reginald,
when Professor
saves
Reginald saw
not
the
Sir Link
game
from
going
a
on, he said
poisoning
that it
and
was like a
kidnapping.
dream.
Oh. Who's doing the kidnapping?
Of course he did.
A
I mean,
group of
mhm.
rogue researchers who were jealous of not Sir Clink.
Though other people were calling it a fever dream. Whatever that means.
This is not. Is this inspired?
I walked
this
into
happen?
the gym, saw the
I
multitude
heard
of clinks,
that
turned
Sir
around and walked
Clink
straight out.
had been poisoned while in another city.
It was definitely quite interesting watching the clings gathered out front of the academy, and people walk outside not knowing what was going on at all.
They started outside.
Confused.
Poisons is supposed to be.
Yes, they
That's
had
brilliant.
gathered outside
Man-made.
in front of the academy, and people were walking outside, seeing it,
What do you think about
That's
that?
not knowing
hilarious.
what was happening.
So,
Right.
The words used for this. I usually enjoy
And then they had all
fiction
moved to the
because it is
gym.
interesting.
Yes, that's where I saw
Where?
them. Yeah.
I see.
are you open for making suggestion on this?
Yes.
You're actually constructive.
The poison you're describing, it, if they're researchers.
Personally,
and this is
I just thought
man-made, then,
it was a nice
anyone
distraction
with a
from the
basic
whole
understanding of chemistry could mix up
worry
something
that has
is
been going
much
around.
more lethal in much shorter time. I would
That's
say
a good point.
change it to
Yes.
some
Especially
sort
since
of
it helped
animal or
entertain
imaginary
my sister for a
poison
bit.
Right.
that is more realistic to counter because
It is a
if
bit
I would
dangerous
be in the hands of the
recently, so
researchers here, I
it is
would-
good that we have
I would
at
already
least
know what to
some
mix up and,
distractions.
yeah, they
Yes,
look
hopefully
what
the
you
military will
have to
pick up their
If you want
rounds.
Speaking of military, are there any members of
Just,
the
of course, just
Is there something happening?
No, the rest is off. The rest is
Last
off.
week there was that
I like that you
masked
put in
lunatic
the
type shouting about the end of the world.
the usage of Mr. Kling's abilities
He's
with
back.
the duplication. That was it's
And he's in the
something.
plaza.
It's interesting. It is. By the way,
I have not seen any of the guards, no.
I do like the recommendation.
Okay,
of the different
Last I
poisons,
saw,
but I think the
there was
context is
a
a
couple.
bit
I
too
believe there
different
was
to the
someone who
original
went
series.
towards the entertainment district, but that was
These poison questions of, how it got there without direct conflict in a city, at least.
They
conflict
will
with the
rain
storyline.
down
You want my
and
recommendation?
wash us of
I'll be
sin.
back. Bit of rice and butter.
Wash you of sin. Wash me of sin. Brother, have you come
Rice
to
and bu-
hear the word?
Wait,
So
wasn't
I've
that
only come to
person
say one thing, if
arrested?
that's all right. I think I just saying. Pitch it down just a little bit. Sure, you can say whatever you want, just a little bit.
I will not be silenced by heathens and sinners. They
Please.
tried that. The tyrants, they threw me.
I wasn't trying to silence you. It's literally just.
Stop me. That will not stop me from spreading the word to all.
It was just trying to, it was just a bit low. That's all I was saying. Anyways, what was this about the fan fiction at the bakery?
They're talking about not Valdris and not Lazarus right now.
What do you often look
Over
for
that
in
table
a
right there.
relationship?
Hello.
Well, it's a good thing. Not Drea would never pair up with anyone.
Going around here.
Is sharing her fan fiction.
You sound like you've had a night. I don't know where I am. A night.
Okay, good. I'm still here. Yeah, you're still here. You're in the same place.
Aw, isn't that cute?
I let go. Can you walk, do you think?
I probably can't walk a straight line, but I can walk.
I mean, so long as you can walk, that's what matters.
I forget what kind of area they close off. We'll be able to make it to the waterfront. We can go sit there for about 5 minutes or so. Oh. I think. Were they?
married in vegetables
I'm.
down in the.
Nope. Nope.
What commissary? I guess.
Nope.
Lunch hall. Below
Ah.
lodgings.
We can get stuff from there then.
Oh, cool. There are people down there.
Good evening.
Evening. Evening. Oh man. Was that the only person down here? Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably go perch on a rail. Saw the bench, thought it was a person. Oh, great. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna sit on the edge. See how close my feet get. We'll do this. So no one sneaks up on me. It startles me. Ah. Best viewers on what? On asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Explain thyself. New. Click to learn more. You can now monitor restrict users. I don't know where that sound came from. This is a pretty map. What does this face look like? Yeah. It's a double finger point, doesn't change it. She's got a belly button. A little closer. There we go. Yes, stripped out Drea. I'm happy the outfit turned out pretty well. Yeah. I need to find out who Sean's character is. If I know them or not. Hmm? A movement.
All the same, big city is usually kind of dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Do you wish to be left alone? Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to...
No, it's okay. I just talking about my brothers got me.
Attention, Reinhold. The barriers will be shutting down in 15 minutes. Attention, Reinhold. The barriers will be shutting down in 15 minutes.
Philosopher's echoing in my head.
Well, I look forward to what you, well, the finished product.
Which way is...
This would seem like all you're going with.
Yes, this way.
I'm going to go do my round and keep them company.
Go do your round. Really, only the one part completely. Other than fucking nuisance animals. Oof.
They are not nuisance animals.
At least we got a majority of the animals back, so I guess
Yes, that's what.
Life should be happy about that.
How to pick your locks. So I'm just gonna have him sleep in my room because he's got separation anxiety and likes me. So I'll take care of him.
Say the hedgehog's
So they are Professor Clink's pet.
What? How?
Cage with a tumbler lock.
For now.
That's what that thing needs.
For now.
Yeah, let's just say the hedgehog's gone to the general's office and ate
Greetings.
Hello.
Oh, good.
I
What happened to the bear? Have you
saw everyone gathering around a raccoon.
No, the bear is still
Son
out.
of a bear.
Pulled my attention.
Oh, God, I'm terrified.
We have been gathered separately, but the...
As it can pick
How
off.
did fish escape?
From the bear?
There was like
They
no
were
fish.
let out by a hooligan, we were told.
I'm gonna head into the dumps.
Probably. Don't you know what? Don't
I
let me.
believe our discussion may be pushed off for another time.
I'm blacking clothes right now, so.
Yeah, no.
Did people manage to get both hedgehogs?
I'm already scared. There were three. So there was
Three hedgehogs?
If it were immediately pressing, we would have been brought aside already. So perhaps that is good news.
because they are so. It's not normal for animals to walk up to people.
told me that
When they
he
do
was
that,
going
it's
to talk to
basically
me if
considered
it's about
that
the same
their
thing.
survival chances for the
It's
wild.
probably more pressing, and I'm
So
not
they don't
sure what the
understand danger.
delay is.
I believe one of his other meetings may have taken him out of availability.
Hedgehogs know how to play dead.
Good
Just
evening.
at a cursory glance.
See? Okay, no, we were guessing. Hold on.
There was a hedgehog. No, hold. There was the hedgehog. So
Felix and I were putting one away, and the other one just.
It's been a very active evening.
Behind us.
passed away.
In the good way.
Likewise. Hello.
It didn't.
Greetings.
Possibly.
It is a shame to
Have I
hear
always
that
been this
you
short to you?
It looked like it's.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm not this short.
It sucks, yeah.
I guess I went to check it, but I think it
A very valuable
pretended
loss.
to play
Okay.
dead because it started.
Don't know if I paid enough attention.
And we were tracing
ate
it.
your
And it
paper.
just found his hands.
My office. Private office.
Right.
Here's the thing. So this is not a hedgehog's normal environment.
It's very
right?
resourceful for a
In
hedgehog.
any case,
Yes,
Yeah.
the raccoon can pick
It
off.
appears the
So,
raccoon is
I
under
believe.
And
it's under warden protection, so be
It
careful.
has not had time to be trained.
I'll keep it in mind. Incidentally, I believe that I owe you an apology.
It is with Simon, it looks
Oh.
like. If Simon is
Clink.
following.
Professor Pumpkin's wandering off.
Simon.
I might have been a little too hasty about our candidates here.
please, that's not
Oh,
Trusting you with keeping an eye on that raccoon.
yes, you are.
Get to the bottom of what's going on, dude. It was either that or.
Are you
trying
talking
to
about
cage,
Pumpkin?
so-
They lately were-
I am smart enough to admit when I am wrong.
No, pumpkin. Like the life
Huh?
choices I made to get here to get attacked
Hope
by
whatever
a-
was driving you to those statements has improved.
And then also.
Thank you for apologizing.
Got to know them. Got to know them a bit better.
Not like this. Like occasionally.
Even the young-looking ones.
Wildlife that they have come around.
A few.
We don't have
I'm meeting them few more day by day.
before, or I don't know
They're
what
good
else
kids.
These are new for us as well.
This can't be.
And their intentions are completely in the right place.
On the caravan. I believe.
We need to get out and get more samples.
Yeah, there's a bear going around.
There's
not a lot of animals.
I got.
She's a little bit drunk. Like, you could.
I got mixed up in some things that I probably shouldn't have when I was pretty young. I just wouldn't want them to have to go through the same thing.
There's no way there's only 2 bears and
Now that I hypothetically know a little bit better.
perhaps a red bear or a green bear.
Were these things that you were pulled into or that you went into?
Cloud's judgment.
Little of A, little of B.
All wardens are in their full right, and anytime they want to turn in their foci and be done with this. So honestly, I've never seen it happen.
That was gonna be my question.
Green means go.
Being a warden is 100% opt-in.
Sounds about right. Just don't
Red means stop, so
No one here
peace
is
in place.
held in duress. Nothing's hung over their heads.
Don't play dead, just
I mean, we hand out a
perhaps an inanimate
20
object.
million cc device to each one of them, so... Or was it 2 million?
You gotta think you trust them.
And
Fair enough.
Orange, it's likely orange is glad.
Yes.
It's
They all know that if
more
one were to go
dangerous bear,
missing,
perhaps one that's
they
less
know what the
dangerous.
penalty is.
Like no teeth or
As I'm sure is public knowledge.
I'm aware. Not often a warden goes rotten.
colors for bears. Perhaps you could ask Jessica about it. They might know more.
That sadly is,
applies more for magic beasts than regular beasts.
on a very, very small level, more common.
I can turn this to the orange, greenish bear that we had dealt with was
Sadly, Bunny is very convincing to some.
it was exceedingly dangerous.
What is the deal with that one?
With the mask? Well, I had the pleasure of meeting them as they were buying a gun, and then talking to a wall, thinking it was me. They're a reporter for the Chronicle,
We were asking about the animals earlier.
which does make sense for why they were getting a revolver.
Considering what's running around right now, don't exactly blame them.
So it was a random individual.
Exactly.
Though.
They're going to be asking the questions that are going to draw the attention they don't want. Well, the attention they shouldn't want.
I don't know. The way that they've been going up to people and talking to them. Look, I know I'm polite, but it made my skin crawl.
He's developing rapport. He's trying to get information he shouldn't have, to write his stories he shouldn't write. You know how it works.
Do I?
I would assume you read the Chronicle.
Fair enough. Though I can't say I know many reporters.
Well, it's usually the opinion column full of conjecture. That is a bit damaging.
Make it out the end.
If there's another animal situation.
Right, I get it now.
I take that as a compliment. That's what Jason do.
I wish they would keep thinking to the Flat Eden concept, but no. They have to start thinking about how various gangs are colluding with various organizations and trying to
Down in 5 minutes.
artificially impose rice shortage.
Shutting down in 5 minutes.
All one giant conspiracy, huh?
Of course.
Have a good evening.
And what do you think, Captain?
I'm surprised they think rice exists.
If it's like a black bag around this big. No, we haven't seen it. We're just guessing the size.
I'm just saying if it's on like hind legs, like, or if it's on like all fours.
Well, it's coming to that time of night.
Indeed.
Probably 3.5, 4 feet.
I am going to retire to my room and make sure none of these candidates show up too drunk.
If it's too small, we only know which one. Could be like that small.
Please, I only sold them a few drinks.
Just a few.
Its behavior will be
Or
different.
it's an adult.
And I'm sure they weren't mixed extra strong, you know, for the first time.
I know very little about bears.
No. A lot of them had their first drinks the other night, and they more than paid for it.
Yes, they did.
I was trying to get them to drink water.
Like seeing a picture of a bear.
Very noble.
That's about it. I think I've seen a cartoon of a bear.
Well, I'm gonna retire for the evening. I'd tell you to be safe, but... Right.
That's about it.
Good night.
Be safe, Captain.
Only a few minutes left before the
Good night.
barrier goes down. Get inside.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But of course, I am gonna head out and make sure the candidates retire.
I'm so ready for today to be over.
You have a wonderful.
It's nearly over. Literally 5 minutes. You last a little bit longer.
I know.
Have a good rest.
I just.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Just go and get into bed. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal right now. Today's been awful. That's how it goes. But how the fucking piss if you get up there?
Oh.
Well, I already know how. I made it up there myself. But
I hate it. I'm going inside. I don't care.
it's a little bit of a...
Whoa.
Which route did you take to get up there, Mira?
Alright. Now, were you joking earlier when you said you don't know how to get down? Because I can walk you through this.
True, yeah, up there.
Okay.
Good shoulder muscles.
It's okay. I'm gonna grab one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Real quick though, Scarlet, I don't think you should be getting up there given that you're currently inebriated, so...
You know how to cook?
Rest of your head.
What?
It's fine. It's probably not a good idea to be up high anyways.
It attacked my hand.
Is she wearing a wetsuit?
Good job. That's why you're the best. Have a good rest.
Delilah, not sure it will.
So you have like suction cups on you. Can what do they stick to?
Stick to what?
The fuck?
Get over it.
Struggled now.
Okay.
The majority of my own family.
Okay, cool.
You got it all figured out.
Hey, what?
Rudy, you want to go see if anybody
Oh.
wants
I'd be lying if I didn't say. Sure.
It's my room now. This is a fancy room. I need to check the other rooms. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go invisible. I'm gonna check the other rooms and see if this is the most appropriate for Drea. Because honestly, this is not appropriate for Drea.